I'm gonna be honest, neither did I, Catchy. That was actually really surprising. Anyway, good morning. How you guys doing? Thank you for the 12 months tips. And yes, it has been an entire year already. Please do not remind me. Tips is back in blue. And also, yeah, you become a VIP when you redeem the first for the stream. So you'll lose it as soon as I hit stop streaming. Just FYI, but hi, hello! How you guys doing? How's life treating you? Is everything going well? Love and life? We are definitely alive. I'm definitely alive. I am like super depressed right now and also super tired. I didn't get to sleep till midnight and then I woke up at like 4 and I'm here now. So yeah. We are suffering. So my plan for today is very simple, okay? I'm going to play Magicraft until probably for 1 run, maybe 2, and then I'm gonna play Noita if I have time. Hello, Hobbs, how you doing? I decided gonna work out 30 minutes a day already, start of the day, because I feel fat. That is an excellent practice to get into. Yes, my recommendation, if you're having a hard time getting started on that, by the way, it's easier to start slow and build up. So my recommendation to you would be to start with a 30-minute walk. Just try walking once a day. I think it has been years since I last played Noid on stream. Wouldn't that be crazy? Wow. If we have time and I get bored of Magicraft here, hang on, let me reset because I was in the middle of a run. Once we do that, then we can play Noida. Yeah, that could be fun. Give me a second here. I'm still doing everything in the background. You walk every day, walk for longer and more. You're the only streamer playing this according to Twitch. I saw. Do not remind me because it makes me feel bad about myself. So my plan for the day, like I was saying, the plan is very, very, very simple. Okay. We need to become afflicted by no less than 15 curses. That is the final achievement I have for Magicraft. That's what I do on a daily basis, man. Do more! Used to walk 8 kilometers daily back when you were in school. 4 kilometers to school, 4 kilometers home. Oh boy. How much is 4 kilometers in freedom units? I don't recall. Ooh, piercing. So yeah, the plan, 5 miles? It's not awful. Pretty bad, but it's not awful. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everything's all nice and lovely jubbly. I'm Stressful Espresso as usual, so we're just trying to do a chill game today. I was debating on playing Warframe? We were debating on playing Warframe. I was gonna try and get a PvP build together. But I think I think I'll be better off kind of doing that one in like the deep background for now, because that's gonna be a lot of work and effort and stuff. You walk around 5 miles or so each day. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Capitan, what is this? Decrease 4. That's fine. Have you tried not listening to the news? I've tried, yes. However, the news keeps popping up in my freaking feed anyways. And unfortunately, it is important to stay abreast of the news as much as I don't want to anymore. He said hours. You said hours. Palestina. Ooh, give me that. Thank you. But yeah. Yup. I'm doing my best not to pay attention to that news because there's nothing good coming out of it. But you know. I have been working on some streamy stuff in the background. It's going to take a long time to get where I want it to be, but I am working on something in the background. You guys are gonna like it. I did not eat food today. You know what I'm gonna say, Tibbs? You know what I'm gonna say, so you should probably just do it now without waiting for me to tell you to do it. Let's see now. 100 gold's pretty good, yeah. You only had snacks. I don't feel like I should have to... Ooh, mimic. Ooh. We're getting some good stuff here. How well is this going to work? It works pretty well, it looks like. Ball. What is this? Orbit radius. Ooh, gimme, gimme. And what are you? Final damage, scatter +4. Wand charges 30 energy for each one killed. Nah. You will cook something tomorrow, hopefully. See, that doesn't give me much comfort there, Tibbs. Doesn't give me much comfort, especially after I accidentally let a bunch of meat expire, so now I don't have anything to cook with. Why are you like this, Tibbs? Why do you starve yourself so much? Where's the game plan there? Huh? Where's the game plan there? I used to get around 4 or 5 hours sleep, and I'd miss breakfast and lunch and just have dinner. I feel that 4 to 5 hours of sleep there, Catchy, believe me. We are suffering, but we hold on for dear life. We're hanging in there. None of these are very good, Jesus. Key and some gold. I plan on being in the 20s for the rest of your life. That's not good. That's not good, Tibbs. You need to have a bit more positivity. If not for me, then for you. We'll just put the laser core right there. We need better wands right now. I can survive on nothing but chips. No, you can't, and you know you can't. Don't lie to me. Freaking guy. Oh, Tibbs, what are you doing to yourself, my G? What are you doing? I'm trying to think of stuff to talk about too, but I'm so befuddled by Tibbs right now that I'm having trouble thinking. Ooh. We're getting good stuff today. What the hell? We're getting, like, good stuff. Look at that. We already have a bunch of hammers. This is not bad. What is this? This curse has no effect, but removing it takes 20 damage. I don't care. Give me that. Don't tell them they can't, because humans will go out of the way to prove you wrong. I want to have a snarky comment for that, but I really don't right now. So I'm just going to pretend I didn't see that. Yeah. I'm trying to think. My brain is like super befuddled right now because I'm like, again, I am massively exhausted right now. You're very mind-boggling. Yeah, I said boggle though. Like, I have to go get a haircut tomorrow, right? Like, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. I'm finally chopping off all this excess nonsense that I've built up. And hopefully I'll look nice and pretty when I do. So I'm getting the haircut tomorrow. Today I have to go in to the gym. Other than that, I don't really have much planned for the next couple of days. Like, I kind of want to go and explore Shibuya again for a little bit, just because I don't have anything better to do. But there's not a whole lot to do in Shibuya unless, you know, you're actively just shopping around. So, yeah. I gotta stop saying how stupid can you be, because people start treating it like a fucking challenge. Oh, that's when I just start insulting people. I just start becoming really insanely cruel, and people start figuring their shit out. Takes a while, but people eventually do. Automatic. What happens if I put that on a hammer? Ew. Hang on. Huh. Could this be useful in somewhat? No, the turn radius is kind of slow. Yeah, turn radius is a bit too slow for that. Siege. Siege. What do we have in here? Reboot key. Grant access to all doors and keys. 1 chance to refresh spells each time. Or we can get all chests and doors. We'll grab the die. We'll grab the die. The die should be fine. Yup. You did not get that reference? I don't even get what reference you guys are talking about. I literally just exist. I literally exist. You guys saw the Oblivion remake, remaster, something? I'm gonna pick that up later today, and I'm gonna have so much fun with that. I'm not sure if I want to stream Oblivion, because right now everybody and their mama is, you know, streaming it. But I really want to play it, because I've never actually played through Oblivion. Also, I have Elder Scrolls Online, and I've been wanting to get into that for like a long time. Joke made by a guy who made the ginger fella. Ooh! I think you're expecting my internet knowledge to be something it is not. Is Skyrim Oblivion? No. No. Same series, but Skyrim is the sequel to Oblivion, and they remade Oblivion. Which is really nice, because I figured they were just going to remake Skyrim again. Which would have been really, just kind of, that would have been really lame, you know what I mean? Like, I love Skyrim, don't get me wrong. That game is, they need to let it go. They need to just let Skyrim go. It's time to go. Refresh, volley, we'll grab slime crystal for now. You read that so backwards. I don't know what to tell you there, Capitan. I don't know what to say. Fuse. Oopsies. Deduct 30%. Ooh, not bad actually. We're also gonna head into the shiny room. But yeah, I've been wanting to get into the Elder Scrolls MMO for like a while now. So I wouldn't mind doing that as well. Because I do have it. I don't have the latest DLC, but I do have it. So, you know, that's one of those things that we could do if we really wanted to. You know. How many hammers will I have if I do this? I should... Okay, maybe not. So we'll put that there for now. I'm thinking... What did you call you? I didn't call you anything. What are you talking about? I didn't call you anything, guy. Bruh. Actually... Hang on, big brain thoughts here. Big O brain thoughto. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. Alright, so one thing we could do, build shenanigans, right? Oh, yeah, there you go. Build shenanigans. The ginger fella. Yeah, that's what you wrote. That's what you wrote, Catchy. What are you talking about? I never got to finish Dragon Age 2 because I couldn't understand English, and for some reason, picking responses to a random usually got you killed. Fair and real. Fair and real. I tried Dragon Age, didn't like it, which I know for a lot of people that might be a hot take, but I don't think Dragon Age was ever going to really click for me. Or the Dragon Age series. Give me that hexagonal die, thank you. What is in here? Sure. Remember, we're trying to max out curses right now. We need to get basically every curse in the game. You couldn't speak English till 8th grade. I mean, that's better than most Americans. Most Americans can't even speak proper English anymore. So congratulations, Tib. You speak better English than most of America. Oh boy. I don't like any of these. I don't like any of these either. These all suck. Sure, give me that. I have no good commentary today. I'm sorry. So in here, yeah, I mostly just think about games I kind of want to play again. I also re-downloaded Elden Ring, so maybe we could do that or something. I just woke up like really exhausted today. And like I was going to try something new, but then I didn't, just, you know, all these things. It's like, bro, what did you call Kami? Their name's Catchy Kami, isn't it? But they said it's a joke made by a guy who goes by the ginger fella. What are we talking about? What are you guys talking about? I have not called anyone anything. I have not said anything particularly mind-boggling, even by my standards. I think I got confused into Oblivion. Yeah, I think you did, because your confusion is rubbing off on me, Tibbs. This guy. This fella. This dude adjacent. Making my life, ooh, difficult. Tibbs. Isn't it like 2 a.m. for you as well? You need to eat, first of all. You need to eat. You need calories, and then you need to take a nap. Tibbs used confusion is very effective. Tibbs hurt himself in his fucking confusion. I mean, you must have. I don't know if there's a Pokemon that deals damage to itself as the passive ability, but I think you're it, my dude. Jeebus. Ooh, Jesus. Jeebus. This build is surprisingly effective, even against these guys. Like, this is actually really surprising. Wow. I'm trying to get something special here. We didn't get anything special. So that's a whole thing right now. We need more spells. More spells would be really nice right about now. Chips have some calories and nutrients, Tibbs. Don't be pedantic. You know what I mean. You know exactly what I'm talking about there, Tibbs. Ultra processed food makes your tummy feel full. No, it doesn't. It actually makes you hungrier sooner because your body digests and destroys those calories faster than they ordinarily would. I like dimensional warp, but I want something a bit more immediately. Ooh, effective. No. Nope. Come on, give me something. Ooh. Nothing good. I mean, automatic homing is not awful. It's not awful, so we'll still snag it. We can, at the very worst case, we can re-roll that into another rare spell. So it's not a horrible travesty, not quite yet. But you need to like eat actual food, Tibbs. Like I know I'm bad, but at least I microwave stuff. Like you need to take care of yourself. You need to like actually nutrition. You need to have you even hydrated at all? Are you about to tell me the only thing you've drinking today is like Mountain Dew or something? Like I think most food from America is canonically poison anymore. So like have you even drank water today? I still have some of that never-ending chicken pasta from a week ago. Worst Monster Energy? Jesus Christ. Heaven help me now. Ooh, heaven did help me. Meow. Look at all the little drones we have now. Hell yeah. We're gonna be so lethal. Can we get anything good? Max MP for all wands, plus 130%. Not bad. My kidneys would probably give up in 2 years if you would be so lucky to make it that far. We're gonna reroll. Ooh, oh, Jesus. Hell yeah to all of this. Yes, please. Wow. Now we just need to see if we can get a good wand. I'm looking for one wand in particular. We did not get the one I'm looking for. Boo! Boo! Not fun. I'm gonna reorganize that just so things look a little better. I want to toss this prism core on, but I don't know where to put it. I could probably put it on multi-shot. Will this give me more beams? Oh! Yes, it will. No, it won't. Boo! No fun. Alright, so what we're going to do, we do have to focus on relics. Relics are more powerful than spells, especially right now. So if we get lucky, we might get an epic levels. I'm looking for an epic level relic, because if we could get the relic that lets me pick 2 relics at a time, that would be really powerful, or basically any other epic tier relic would be really snazzy right now. And as you can see, we are killing stuff with a relatively good pace. Relatively, mind you. Dusty Treasure is not bad, but I'm looking for something here. I'm not getting it. Now we're gonna also go to spells here. Yep. I love how it's all just kind of a laser pointer. I remember I was looking on the Reddit and people said this build was super trash, and then immediately that dude got he got flamed so hard because this is kind of goated. Sleep has calories, right? Actually, no, it has negative calories. Mimicry cube. This is good. It's not what we're looking for, but it's really good. This is obviously really snazzy. We just really need a better wand at this point. Like if we could get a better wand, we'd be chilling so bad right now, because that's all we're really missing right now is just wand capacity. And a couple of cozy items, because we are devouring mana right now. But if we can solve that, I think we'll be doing fine. So you can't have sleep for dinner. I mean, that is the secret poor strat, because your body's hunger mechanism does kind of fuck up a little bit when you go to sleep. However, what you need to understand is there is a point where you'll become so hungry where you won't be able to sleep at all. And then you're just kind of like doubly screwed. Actually, since we're not going to there's no extra enemies around here, so reflection's not going to matter. So we could stick the extra prism cube on prism core, and we'll get the extra laser pointers. And we might be able to kill this boss hitless, which I still have a lot of trouble with. Come on, regen mana, please, regen the mana. Have fun. Ooh. No. Oh, hey, we did it. Meow. See, this build it's working pretty well. This is what I was looking for, but this. How many orbs is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So do that. Boopity 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 boop, bop bop bop, dooba 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 doo 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 doo. Alright, so we can pop that there like that, and we can take off that mimicry cube. We can pop on this prism core to give us what we just had, and then we can move the rune hammers down here for some shenanigans. So the question is, what do we do with these shenanigans? Because we have a bunch of mimic cubes, like holy crap. So poison hammers, because poison hammers are really funny. How about if I do this? Ooh, that's bad. That's actually trash. Runehammer is just fantastic general fancy name. I know, ain't it great? I love this game. It's so good. I cannot wait for them to add more content to the game, because apparently the developer is not done adding content to the game yet. So I'm like super jazzed. We don't really have anything I want on my hammers, so we could just add more hammers. Let's see now. No. I don't like any of these. So we continue on. Forwards. We have 3 curses. We need 15, I think. How many do I need? Let me check real fast. 15 different curses. So we just need to multiply that by 5. That's pretty easy to do, assuming I don't screw up the next major boss. So yeah, we're going to condense things down just a little bit here. Not this. We're not going to mix those two up. Ooh, do. Auto navigate. No. Nope. We already got that. Nope. Actually, we don't count spells. Come on. I know there's something good in here. Hey, there we go. I could try making a coffee and push this unhealthy day even further. We both know you won't succeed in that, Tibbs, so why try? No, I'm looking for... No, we ran out of gold! Bruh. That's so lame. Alright. Whatever. Boop. We're gonna do some nonsense anyways. We're gonna move these over here. And we're gonna get on that nonsensical ground. Sensical. And this should do something interesting. How much damage do you think we're gonna be able to do with this? Apparently a good amount. You gave no roguelike. Have you tried being wiser on how you spend your gold? I mean, had I gotten the thing I was trying to get, we would have done percentile damage to every enemy in the game and basically won. So yes, I did, Tibbs. I did. Unfortunately, the game said no. You may not do the objectively really funny thing that would have basically beaten the game for us. Because the item I was looking for was the Core of Flame, which causes me to deal 5% of an enemy's HP on hit, or 0.1% of an enemy's HP if they are a boss, which with the little spell cores we're using would allow us to basically evaporate everything in the game. So yeah, sometimes roguelikes be like that. They do. And they do. However, we do have a chance to get the Core Flame anyways. Let's see what we get. Could you imagine if that would have been the Core Flame? I would have shat. What is this? +1 spell slots. Spells will uniformly scatter. That's trash. In this puzzle again. Bruh, I'm burned out on roguelike, so I defaulted back to playing BOL. Remind me what BOL is? Which one is that, Tibbs? I forgot. It's been a while since I've... Oh, Binding of Isaac. Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be. You Binding of Isaac nerd. This guy. This... Oops, nope, nope. Hey, worked anyways. Frost crystals. Not great, but it's not bad. We can pop that on hammer at least. Pop down hammer. We could pop it off. We could see what happens if I put it on the prism core, but that'd probably... Well, no, we're just gonna kind of spam Venom Crystal. Which, if we want to spam Venom Crystal, what we can do is do this. That'll double the amount of poison stacks we're popping on enemies at any given time. There are about 1,000 items, and I know which one of them does what. And I do for about 3 years now. This Binding of Isaac nerd. Tisk tisk there, Tibbs. Tisk tisk. Granted, I cannot talk trash. I've probably played more hours of Warframe than you've played hours of Binding of Isaac. Which is fairly impressive when you think about it. That's fairly impressive. I kind of want to play Warframe right now. Oh, no. I'm surprised how well this is going for us, by the way. This build is surprisingly effective. Spell knockback. Nope. Give me the thing I want. Give me the thing I want. Ooh. No. 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 You have about 3,000 hours? Yeah, I've played more Warframe than that. I'm closing in on 4,000 hours on Warframe, and I am so happy about it. So yeah, just barely. I just barely have more, Tibbs. Yeah, but I trust in your ability to blow past me. You've been playing since 2018? Okay, so that's definitely better because I've been playing Warframe since 2014, 2015, give or take. Where's the enemy? There he is! Ooh, excuse you, pardon. I've been playing Warframe for a very, very long time. Don't like any of these. Ooh! Hello there, darling. So we can move all this back over here again. We can get another round of cores. So good. I have a bigger density of time wasted on it. Yeah, yours is big. Yours is higher density, but mine's just higher overall. Yeah, look at him go. The only way this could be better, if we had the black hole core, this, I think if we got the black hole stuff, that would make this a lot better because then the enemies would explode when they die. But yeah, you have a higher concentration of time invested. I just have more time invested. Not by a whole lot, but you know, by an amount, by a non-zero numerical. Not that it's like a competition. It's kind of like saying how much time of your life's been wasted doing nothing. Although, how did it go? Time wasted having fun is not time wasted. I feel like that's a pretty good attitude to have in life. That's a pretty good attitude to have in life. So I try and live by that. I feel like everyone should try and live by that more. Give me gold. And we're gonna try for the relic option again. What do we have here? Permanently increases mana. The number one. Wee! How about that? But so much of A, so much of B, so much of B, so much of A. Yep. Yep. Please die. Thank you. The one I love this character because she triples the amount of poison procs you put on an enemy at a time. So instead of putting 1 every time we smack an enemy, we put 3. And then Prism Core go burr. Also, you should play Warframe, Tibbs. Everyone should play Warframe. You know, I actually almost invited a dude to the clan the other day. Except I didn't know how to tell them to be like, yeah, I'm a streamer, by the way. So you'd be jumping into the streamer freaking clan that nobody joins. Oh, no. It would have been so fucking funny had I. Give me mana regeneration. I wonder how good I felt singing to 10,000 people. Like, how does a person do that knowing they're so popular? I'm fairly certain she felt really, really bad about it. Because wasn't she crying during that? Pretty sure she was crying during that. Like, it did not seem like she was having fun. And I don't mean that like, ooh, she didn't have fun streaming, blah, blah, blah. I mean that like, you know, she didn't want it to come to an end. Like the way it the way her entire situation sounded, it very much sounded like she did not want to leave, but management was being Dookie Garbo. Why is there a snail? Oh shit, that snail hurt me. Why did it hurt me? Why did it hurt? Oh, a slow-moving perpetually chases you and cannot be killed. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. That's actually a reference right there. That one's actually a reference. Each time you enter a new door, gain up to 5% of current coins up to 10. That sounds good, but I don't think it is. None of these are very good either. Hang on, we're gonna try again for the core fling. Snail. 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 We got something interesting. Spell slot, That's interesting. That's an interesting one. I've never gotten that before, but that's very interesting. So what that was built to do is to make stationary spells. It could work really well with a big black hole or a couple other things. Could work, could be interesting. To be fair, is having your main star coming in and out, even if there's not very even for a very understandable reason. It's true. However, I'm fairly certain there was a lot more going on in the background. And you are correct. It is hard having your best earner go in and out, but the way streaming works is you can just kind of have them come in and out. Like if she would stream once a week, I don't think it'd be an option. I mean, an issue. But they seem very intent on making Hololive into a, what's the word I'm looking for here? They seem very interested in making Hololive into a idol organization and not a streaming organization. So yeah, why the hell am I emphasizing with a big corporal? I don't know, that's gross. Stop, we do not stand corporate borpals. No stand the corporate overlords. No. But yeah, they're very much trying to convert the company into something it's not and never was. So I feel like that's a large part of the issue and why Hololive is having some bad times right now. So that's also why I stopped investing in them, because I could see the writing on the wall and I'm like, damn, y'all do not know what you're doing right now. Did you hear Japan is trying to pass a law where firms are entitled to their personas? I did not. I agree with that, however. Because it's really kind of lame that somebody can build up their entire career and then just lose it all because their boss fired them. Like, I hate that. I always stand worker rights. I stand the fuck out of worker rights. Always and forever will. So, yep. But Japan's also trying to do a lot of things right now, and I'm trying not to pay attention to them because I'm paying attention to the stuff the US is currently trying to do, and that's stressing me out enough as is. Yup. Like the tourism tax, I'm a little stressed about that, considering, you know, I'm partly here because of how cheap the country is. And they're going to make it very not cheap for me really quickly, even though I'm on not even on a tourist visa. So, you know, that's a little stressful, Decibel. Just a little bit. What do we get here? Ooh, relic option up, petrifies yourself. Let's see now. We have another area boost, so we can do more shenanigans. What kind of shenanigans could we do though? Do. What kind of shenanigans do we want to do? We could actually free up a slot here by putting split over here, giving us more hammers. And yeah, it frees up an entire slot for us. What do we want to put there in the meantime though? We could just do magic upgrade, but that seems kind of lame, you know what I mean? But also this is mainly targeted towards virtual idols which are trapped in contracts because the company owns a percent of themselves own, but also help people like actors and stuff. Yeah, I stand that. I like that a lot. I just don't really pay attention, like I said, to a lot of the political going-ons in Japan. So, you know. But I always stand worker rights. Stand worker rights. Always, 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 always. It will and forever. I'm trying to word speak here. The cold hammers are actually doing work for us. Yeah, freezing enemies as they get close. That's very nice. That's very lovely. Oh, Jesus. We could area boost cold onto our prisms, and that might do something for us. It might do something. I'm not sure what, though. I'm not sure how much resistance they gain to being frozen after a bit. I was also thinking of playing Monster Hunter on stream today, but then I kind of pushed out. Yep. Meal that gold, and chesto. Nothing good. It is nice, though, being able to freeze enemies. Kind of nice. I cannot wait for this game to add more content. It's going to be so fabulous when they do, my man. It's gonna be great. I cannot wait. Oh no, I just realized we're not gonna be able, we might not be able to kill the final boss. Because the final boss, the secret final boss, the true final boss, he gains attack speed as the fight goes on and movement speed to the point where you can't outmove him anymore. There's a relic that will basically prevent him from killing us, though. And it's this one right here. Thank you. Very nice. So now we might actually have a chance against the final boss. If we can get a little bit more DPS, because the poison's really nice, but we don't have the mana regeneration to support it. Like, we are just, you can see it, we are like instantly running out of mana. But if we can solve our mana issues, we should be fine. How would we go about solving the mana issues, though? We would need Magic Vine and a couple of other things. Like, we have good DPS, but we don't have any long-term utility. So that's kind of the issue we're sitting on right now. If we can fix the mana issue, and get just a little bit more survivability, we will be in a fairly good situation. We'll also need to get rid of all the curses we currently have, because I'm shooting backwards right now. I'm not sure if you noticed, I am literally shooting backwards right now, and it is kind of annoying. So we need to fix that as well. Ooh, stop that. Thank you. Once we fix that, we should be in a pretty good position. Skip. Skip. Increased damage dealt. Negative inventory slots, but it's an extra curse. Yeah, sure. Give me some soul armor. We have 100 gold again, so it looks like we can go to the shop. Yep. We just need like a big wand. I love that. However, I think we might have enough. Is what I would say if I was a loser. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. It just eats our mana right up immediately. Oh, I want it, but I can't take it. This is what I was also looking for. Simultaneous casting. No. Yeah. It's too useful not to. It's too useful not to. I'm not happy about it, but it does have some use for us. So, thinking. Collapse crystal. We can put collapse crystal on the worm arms. Negative flight speed. These do not have flight speed, so it shouldn't matter at all. Andrew Stone time. Ooh, there we go. Now we have some room. We uniformly scatter. Don't care about that. We can increase the level by 1. I don't think this is gonna hurt them very much, so it should be fine. We could just kind of toss everything onto here. No real reason not to, right? Ah, my jaw hurts. Yeah, there we go. So the wormy boys will... They'll deal free damage for us. Restores HP, promotes your side. Okay, so here's the problem, is this is the boss that's going to give us all the curses we need. So what we need to do is not kill him, and we need to eat, what is that, 9 of his attacks. If we can face tank 9 of his curse attacks, we'll have the 15 and we'll be good to go. So all we have to do is not die, and more importantly, not immediately evaporate him. We do not want these attacks. You'll see a spooky face, like those two. You'll see a spooky face on those attacks, and we just need to hit those, which obviously we failed. But, ooh, we should be fine. As long as we just somewhat take our time here, things should be okay. As long as we're just careful. Come on, face tank it. Yep. We got 1. So now we're up to 7. Dodge that attack because it's not going to curse us. Come on, we want to dodge every attack where we don't have to take damage. Hello, sir. Sir. Not the worms again. Bruh, screw off with your worms. They're so lame. No attacks from there. Come on. Give me the attack. Give me the stuff. Give me the sauce. Where's it at? Which one randomly restores 1 to 40 HP? That seems like a good time, yeah. Sure, why not? Come on. There's some curses. We got 2. So now we should be up to 9, I believe. So 6 more. 6 more, we should be fine. And then we'll pop open our satchel, re-equip our soul cores. Another one. Another one. Ooh, that one's really bad. That one teleports us whenever we take damage. Yeah, that one was really bad. I think we're at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 more. Assuming I counted right, 3 more. Dodge all that nonsense. Come on, where is it at? Where is it at? Come on. Thank you. Should be like 2 more now. Come on. Come on. This will also keep us from dying. Just a little bit more. Come on, come on, come on. 2 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We'll go 1 more over because the achievement is not popping for some reason. Don't know why. It should. Oh, it wants unique ones. It probably wants unique curses, which we have doubles of. So we need 2 more curses, if that's the case. 1 more curse. Come on, we have the HP. We're okay. We just need to keep face tanking. Oh, next phase. Come on, come on. We're doing okay. Oh, I saw that one disappear. So the wormy boy, the tentacles seem to be blocking them as well. That is, come on, suboptimal. That is, it's a lot worse than suboptimal, actually. Factually. Come on. Give me the curses. I need the curses. Hit me with the curses, please. Thank you. Nope, there was no curses there. Bruh. Bruh. Come on, curse me, curse me. You gotta be kidding. We're... Ah, there we go. Fabulous. We're good to go now. Refill. Alright. Kill, 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 kill. Please kill it, please kill it, please kill it. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, buddy. He's really upsetty spaghetti now. We might not actually survive, too. We have so many curses. You want to be great right now? There's actually an item that gives you more damage or something per curse that you have on you. So that would be kind of nice right about now. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of snazzy. I'm just saying. Now we got 15 whole ass curses. Jesus Christ. This will be better than... Hang on. Give me that. Appreciate you. There we go. You reappeared. Hello, Chibs. We successfully got the achievement, and we might have also lost the run. Because it turns out 15 curses, oh Jesus, 15 curses is really bad. It's really bad. Wow. You do need to go to sleep. Thank you for stopping by, Tibbs. You have a good night. We're going to commit shenanigans. We're going to see how far we can make it through the rest of the game. Oh boy. I hope I can get rid of all these curses too. That's going to be, oh my goodness. Because we are kind of suffering. But we'll see if we make it. Hopefully we'll. Hopefully. Could you imagine if I actually killed the final boss like this? It would be amazing. I have a cup of coffee made a few hours ago that I forgot about. Do I drink it? Nope. I wouldn't. Why would you even think about that? Every time you've tried to coffee your way through and stay on stream longer, you've fallen asleep anyways, and then you wake up the next day feeling worse, Tibbs. Like, you need to stop. You need to stop, Tibbs. You need to take care of yourself. You, like, seriously. You really need to take care of yourself, dude. Too late? Jesus Christ. Jeebus, 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 jeebus. Jeebus, 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 jeebus. Tibbs. I don't even, I got nothing. I got nothing. Thank you for sticking around, I guess. And not taking care of your health? I guess we don't stand self-care in this stream. Why is this doing a thing? I can't see it actually attack the enemy. Oh, it's because I'm pointing the wrong way. That's why. I made good life decisions. I would never learn about VTubers and been here with you. I actually disagree with that. I feel like VTubers are becoming more and more mainstream than ever. I feel like they're actually relatively mainstream now. So I disagree with that supposition. Yeah. Now, playing Binding of Isaac so much, yeah, that one's a bad life decision. Now that one's pretty up there. Or pretty down there. That one's a negative. We're gonna call that one a firm negative. But watching streamers and stuff, I wouldn't call that a negative. I wouldn't call that a negative at all. Ooh, I wouldn't call that a negative at all. Ooh. Oh, we are just having a whole ass day right now. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, it was my very first roguelike, I believe. These are all cursed. I don't want any more curses. No. I actually want to win this round in spite of the excessive amount of curses we currently have. Like, could you imagine? I'm going to try and get rid of these curses. And if we can get rid of them, dude, because like we're really powerful right now, right? Like we can agree on that. If I can get rid of these curses, we're going to be in a fabulous position. A fabulous position. Killing enemy restores HP. Yes, sir. Please may I have another. I'm now making your own roguelike game. Let me know how it goes, Tibbs. I would like to see it one day. When it's done. Come on. Ooh, tentacle plus plus. Ooh, very nice. Very snazzy. There's a thing we can do here. If we can get a spell that I'm looking for, that'll be really nice. It'll be very nice. Are you familiar with SCP? Duh. Why wouldn't I be, Tibbs? Come on. Try harder with the obscure internet lore. I was there for the original SCP-173. Will you die, please? Thank you. Ooh, my HP just fucking vanished for no reason. I'm very sad now. We had 126 a moment ago, and now we have a lot less than that. Ow. Fucking snails, man. I swear to you, and I tell you what. Bruh. I'd also like my controls to stop being reversed, because they are... My aiming is currently reversed, but my movement is not, and I am not appreciating that at all. Video game. Is 171 the way? Yep, it's the Weeping Angel one. That one. I remember when that game first came out and it was making its rounds on the internet. Back in my day. We're going to go for HP because we're saving our money right now. Not these guys. Please, not these guys. Please, no game. Why doth thou hate me? We have way too many curses right now. Way too much. Peanut? You mean the weird concrete statue? I remember the controversy of that peanut statue too, because apparently the artist is really mad about it being used in a horror fucking game. Which is so stupid to me because it's like, dude, you're getting free advertisements right now. Why are you upset about people... Like, I can understand if he wanted royalties, right? Like, if you want royalties, okay. Give the guy his money. But why wouldn't you be over the moon that your art has become so popular? Even if it's for a horror piece, you know what I mean? Freaking, man. I think I heard of it from a horror YouTuber channel in Romania, and the channel that made a video reading off the story. Aww. You know, you actually reminded me, the way I found SCP-173 was through Markiplier. And I remember that I am like one of the original Markiplier stans. I watched his 3rd live stream ever level of stan. Oh dear, I don't really watch him much anymore because he just doesn't interest me that much, but I still keep eyes on him. I remember my old days with Marky Mark. I miss when he did obscure horror games. Like, that's what I really liked, was him shitting his pants over horror games and whatnot. That was always great. We're going to get rid of all these curses. No! Oh, you bastard! We still have a lot of curses. Uh-oh. We might be like mega screwed. We might be mega screwed. I was expecting that to let me just take out basically all the curses. Like, if it had let me get away with getting rid of all the curses. Am I aiming forward? The snail's still there. Nope. We're still aiming backwards. Frick. It's a good thing Runehammer doesn't care. Runehammer won't betray me. Mark was playing Slenderman 8 pages, round time FNAF. Yeah, I was his 3rd live stream ever. I'm still really happy about that because I saw him, I was like, damn, this guy's kind of funny. So I started watching his old videos when he would play obscure horror games. Those were some good times. I really liked that. And I liked him a lot more than PewDiePie. I hated PewDiePie. PewDiePie was so annoying and overblown to me. Damage up. No. Echo. There's that good stuff. Yosh, 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 yosh. So move that over there. This will increase the amount of charges it gains. 34.5. Yep, it increases the amount of charges it gains. Echo right there. So Echo will cause this to spawn this instead of what it's currently doing, which is spawning one, then the other, one in the other, one in the other. Sorry, I forgot about the snail. Freaking snail. And now we just need to kill the skeletal centaur somehow. And once he bites the dust, we should be doing pretty well. If we stay relatively close to him, he should just kind of die. Like, again, the issue we're having is in fact a mana issue, but we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. If we could just if we can get... Barbarian Totem is really good, right? If we could get Mana Ward or some way to fix our mana issues, we would just be in a best situation because we could either out DPS the final boss, or we could use Mana Ward because this wand with Mana Ward is so good because every 10 seconds it will completely restore the mana of the wand, which with Mana Ward is really great because Mana Ward turns the mana of your wand into your HP. So being able to restore my entire HP bar every 10 seconds, fabulous. I think I'm going to do something. I'm going to see if I can find my horror story from 9 years ago. Listen to what 16-year-old you wrote. Uh-oh. He's going in search of the deep cringe. Mimicry Cube, wand sprite. Mimicry Cube is goated because of what I'm about to do. I'm about to do a thing, dude. Ah, the fucking snail! Son of a bitch. That might have done us in. That one might have done it for us. That might have been the straw. That one might have been the straw. We might be screwed. We might be screwed, and that'd be very disappointing. Will you guys die, please? The issue of Barbarian Totem, though, is it has no mana regeneration. So every 10 seconds, I can fart out a fuck ton of damage. It was a time loop story where the ended as it began. You know, I want, here's the thought, right? Ooh, why did that go so fast all of a sudden? Here's a thought for you though. Here's a little thought experiment. If you were trapped inside a time loop, but you couldn't remember that you were in a time loop, are you in a time loop? You know, there's an interesting thought experiment for you. If you didn't know you were in a time loop, were you in a time loop? I would say no. I would say no, because you can't remember. So you're just living your life over and over again, never really realizing what was happening. Dude got killed, turned into a ghost, and he turned back time and ends up possessing his own body at the moment he died. Yeah. Relic. Come on, give me something workable here, game. Well, I mean, that'll do it. At least we'll do some damage now. Like, kind of like that. If we had Core of Flame, we'd be doing fabulously right now. Come on, come on. Oh, there's the snail. I found the snail, guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's starting to feel a little bit like Noita in here. Kind of like when I'm on low health in Noita. You remember those vibes? I remember those vibes. Why am I... Okay, I thought my controls got reversed. I was like, huh? Yeah, it reminds me of low HP Noita, where I am just really not having a great time in the moment. Oh boy, if I could get rid of the snail and the reverse controls, everything else would be a lot more deal-withable. A lot more, at the very least. Come on, come on. There goes the last one. Give me that coinage. Coin or relic. There's a relic that gets rid of curses on you, but we're not getting it for some reason. Okay. I mean, from everyone else's point of view, there is no time loop. It only affects you, but your perception is so you don't remember. Exactly. So is there a time loop because you can't remember? I would say no, there is not, because you're just kind of living your life over and over again, never even realizing that you're living your life over and over again. So is that a time loop? I would say no, it's not. Snail? You mean that meme where a snail follows you, touch you, die? Yeah, you just noticed there's a snail that's been following us this entire time, and I've been making memes about that exact copy pasta for like 20 minutes now. Tibbs! Come on. Come on, Tibbs. Oh, Jeebus, 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 Jeebus. These guys are really mean. They're really mean to me. They're being mean to me, guys. You know, we could download Noita Apotheosis. Maybe we could do that. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Remember, I took a break from Noita for a while because I got kind of bored of it. I'm not sure if I'm over that yet. Come on. Ah. Nope. That epic was not what I'm looking for. Relic. He is a mind goblin. These nuts. Got him. You ain't getting me, Tibbs. Do not cite the old magic at me, which I was there when it was written. Guy. Oh, shit. I hate these things. Okay, there we go. Guy. Tisk, tisk, Tibbs. Tisk, tisk. You thought you were clever, but it was actually me. Brandier. Sure. What's inside the door? What's inside the door? Nothing good. Nothing fucking good. Where's that snail? There's the snail. Snail. See? There's a snail. He's very quick for a snail. He's very quick. He's a very quick snail. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am loving Collapsed Crystal Rune Hammer, by the way. And also just slow hammer. It is doing it for me. I started watching when the anime was only 2 parts. Don't you dare make a JoJo reference at you. When did I make a JoJo reference? Do you mean cite the old magic at you? Because that's not a JoJo reference. That's a Narnia reference, guy. Tibbs, you need to update. You. Oh boy. Give me that. And, sure. Why not? Let's see now. Rune hammer, rune hammer, rune hammer, rune hammer, rune hammer. Rune hammer, rune hammer, rune hammer, rune hammer, rune hammer. Pop into the relics. We're trying to get the anti-curse one. Or like anything that will get rid of any of these curses. Anything at all. anything at all. Vigigame, please, please, please. Ouch. That one was on me. I misplayed there. Come on. Need something here. You thought your first cast was going to be Jonathan, but it was me, Dio! Oh, it was me, Brandier. Fair enough, fair enough. No, I will cite JoJo memes at you because you like Jujutsu Kaisen. Yes, I forgot about that, but that was actually me, Brandier, and I remember now. I remember that you like you unironically like JJK. And for that, you must be punished. You must be punished! Actually, I just had a brilliant idea. I had a brilliant build idea. The lasers are really nice since we don't have the mana, but we have a wealth of fucking hammers. We could just go a rune hammer build. Like, we literally have everything we need for a rune hammer build, and we don't have to deal with the negative of not being able to aim worth a damn, or the mana issues. Oh boy. Like, that would actually be a fabulous idea right now. Especially because we have that freeze crystal as well. Grand idea. Brilliant play. Yes. JoJo is 25 years old. Yep, I'm older than JoJo. Thanks for reminding me, Tibbs. When I say thanks for reminding me, by the way, that was sarcasm. Come on, get rid of you. This should be the last one, and then we just have to dodge the fucking snail. One right over there. It's not. It's still going. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I might have to change out on the fly. Hang on. Changing on the fly, changing on the fly, changing on the fly. There we go. Okay. Now we're hammered up. Ah, there you go. You can't see what's happening. Oh, yes you can. There you go. Take the risk. No, we're gonna regen HP. Every bit of HP we regen is a, oh, you gotta be kidding me there, is HP we don't gotta worry about. Where's a hammer? Do I have any more hammers, or are these all my hammers? These look like all my hammers. So we're gonna stop worrying about our mana problems. We're gonna stop worrying about the mana problems. Oopsies, button press, button press. Thinking, thinking, thinking. I'm also trying to look out for the snail. Yes, that's what I need to do. Hammer over here, hammer over there, hammer over there, hammer over there, remove this, hammer over there. And freeze crystal. Freeze crystal, so any enemies that get near us get frozen and we don't have to deal with their nonsense. And that looks like about everything we can do. So, like this, let's see what it actually looks like. Hang on. Aren't you a little curious? Oh! That'll do it. That'll do it. As long as we don't die now, anything that comes near us will die. So, let's go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Ain't that nice? We just get near the enemy, they freeze because of the freeze crystal, and then they die. Don't you love it when your enemies just randomly die before you? This is really great. I like this. What are you? Oh, you're a biggin. If we can just get the, if we can get the core of flame, if we can get the core of flame, Tibbs, we win. We just need that core of flame. Breastplate. I don't want the breastplate. I want the anti-curse one. Or this. Regenerating HP is very important right now as well. Also, we still have the +1 upgrade. What do we want to put it on? Ah, not the snail! I forgot about the snail. 5 spells. There you go. I hate that spell. Unstable red potion. I'm really getting tired of this snail. It is a fabulous game mechanic, and I hate it. It's really good, though. It's so clever. Like, I can't help but appreciate it, but also loathe it. I loathe it. I hate it. I'm not having fun with that snail. That snail is actively annoying the piss out of me right now. Which is how you know, it's like it's a great curse. It's not really harmful until all of a sudden it is, isn't it? You know what I mean? You are not older than JoJo. Oh, if it's 40 years old. Jesus. All right. We're going to see whether or not we win or lose. If we evaporate the Abyss Lord, we might actually win. It's looking okay for the moment. Come on. No, 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 no. Problems, 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 problems. It's going. It's going. Come on. Just get rid of the hands. Just get rid of the hands. Just get rid of the hands. The problem is the next area is boss rush, and that's a whole kind of issue on its own. And I really don't want to deal with the boss rush mode. Please stop. Hi, Abyss Lord. Oh, there he goes. Alright. Spells cast this wand undergo random advanced elemental effects. Or cast for every movement. We don't really have a lot of spells, do we? No, we don't. I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll go with the top one. Yeah, we'll do with the top one. Ooh, it had one less as well. Oof. And we'll do that. So now the drones will get a random element. No, the hammers will get a random elemental effect. So, yep. So now we have Core Flame, even though we don't have Core Flame. So, did you know a country in Africa that starts with K? Kenya? Can you fit these nuts in your mouth? Got him! Nice try! You're not getting me. You're not getting me. Haha. You gotta try harder than that, Tibbs. You're not gonna get me that easily, nerd. We might actually beat this with all of these curses. At the rate we're going, we might actually manage it. Damn it, just got another streamer with that joke. Yeah, you're not gonna get me that easily, nerd. Get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. All right, we're going to teleport. We're going to teleport again. Come on. All right, did we get rid of this? No, the snail's still there, no! Mana regeneration down, enemy movement speed, inventory slots, cast reverse. Fucking snail! Oh, at least we have HP back. Now let's not die. You will one day, not today, that's for sure. Fucking nerd, got his ass! Stop that, stop that, stop that, stop that. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, we might die in a boss room. I can accept dying around here, okay? I can accept dying to one of these bosses. That would be an acceptable way to perish. Yes, I can withstand that. I can take those L's. Dying before here, that was a negative. Like that one would have bruised and stung ever so slightly. Ow. At least we're not teleporting when we get hit anymore. That's pretty nice. Dead. Dead. I wish there was like a New Game Plus feature or something where you could go back to the start and do another cycle with all the stuff you have, just so you could test out the build for realsies, you know what I mean? And then just make the game, like, I don't know, balls to the walls more difficult on each loop. Like, whatever Nuclear Throne does, I kind of want that. Doing that would be really nice right now. I think that'd be a lot of fun for me. No, 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 he's firing his laser! Not the laser, not the laser, not the laser, not the laser, not the laser! I forgot that while you're holding the wand that held the hammers, you get a stupid movement speed buff. Will you stop that? Please no. Go away. I am actively trying to murder you right now. Will you please die? See, I can just kind of go, meow. And there he goes. First one down. Not the worst one, though, is the problem. Killing enemy, there's a 100% chance. Well, at this point, it doesn't really matter now, does it? Four-leaf clover, 50% chance to just straight up not take damage when we get hit. So when we get to the final boss, if we get to the final boss, there's a 44% chance he just won't deal damage to us at all. This is the worst one. Yay! We'll see if he'll just kind of drop dead for us. Hopefully the answer is yes, he will. No, 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 no. Ow. Like, this one's the worst one in my opinion, because when he flies in the air, he normally stops taking damage over time damage. So, and that's like 90% of the damage we're doing right now. At least I think so. At least with the Core Flame augment we have on the wand, absolutely. Oh, he's having a bad time right now. He's having a whole time right now. We might actually do this. We might actually win. I think he's still taking damage over time, even while flying in the air. Yeah, he is. He definitely is. Come on. Come on. Just die already. Ooh. He is still getting frozen, which is nice. Come on. One thing I don't like though is how all of my runs basically turn into Rune Hammer runs as soon as I get a Rune Hammer. But it's like, dude, it's so good. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Simple as. No. No, 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 no. Nothing good. Bruh. Bruh. Thunder Beast. This guy's really not that bad. He's really not. He's not awful. Which, you know, I appreciate that. I appreciate him being relatively simple. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at him go. Look at that HP just kind of sloth off him. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Uh-oh. He's doing a thing. He's doing a thing. I'm really, unless we get the Hunter's Cloak, I'm starting to think we don't really have a solid chance of winning though. Just because the amount of curses we have really kind of painful. And we still don't have any of like the good spells that I'm looking for. So we might be like screwed. If we get a area that, if we get a reforging station, we might have a chance. But as it stands, I do not have a lot of hope for this run right now, unfortunately. Yep. Ow. Because we don't have Mana Ward, we don't really have much. Yeah. It works on, we have like the small mob resolution, right? Like we can kill small mobs for days. Oh, I don't know why he dies. Like, oh, it's probably Collapse Crystal, that's probably why. Silver Key? Sure, why not? There's that reforging station. We're gonna take that over getting rid of curses, because crafting pool. Alright, we're gonna try and pick up something tasty here. No, we'll actually keep the upgrade. We'll get rid of you. Supernova. Mana Absorb. Core Flame! Let's go. Let's go. Exactly what we needed. So, spells cast as wand may undergo random advanced elemental effects, or we could pop it on Barbarian Totem. Barbarian Totem. This deals damage equal to 5% of the total target's max HP, 0.3 for bosses per second for 3 seconds. So, in theory, if we put this on Prism Core, it's going to do the funny. So, yeah, that's really all there is to it. So if we put that there and we just load ourselves up with as many Prism Cores as we possibly can. No, we're still aiming backwards, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Fuck. So there's no point in trying that then. So we might as well just go all the way into hammers then. We go all the way in the hammers. Thinking. Actually, here's an idea. Let's just stand right here. Yeah, we'll just stand right here. And we'll see what works better. Oh, Jesus Christ. 20,000 DPS. So, not awful. Not bad. Yeah, I think we should just stay like that. Yeah. That might work out pretty well. Yeah. Yup. What more could we do, though? We could just give the cores these, even though I'm not paying attention to them very much. Something's better than nothing. Yeah, something's better than nothing, unfortunately. Do. So we got about the best we could hope for. So now the best we can do is just kind of hope for the best. Because we're doing 0.3% of a boss's HP every second over 3 seconds or something. We should be able to kind of burst through them nice and swiftly. Should be able to. I mean, Buddy over there is having a bad time. So we're close at the very least. We're up there. We're not like super up there, but we're definitely up there. Oh yeah. Yep. If we can just get Mana Ward now, or the Hunter's Cloak, either one, I would say we have a pretty good chance. Oh Jesus, what was that? If we can get Hunter's Cloak or Mana Ward, I would say we have a pretty good chance. Mana Ward would obviously give us that HP survivability that I've been hunting for. And Hunter's Cloak would basically turn us invisible. While the secret boss can see you while you're invisible, none of the other bosses can. So they would just be indiscriminately attacking versus what they're doing right now, which is discriminately attacking. So there goes Sabor. Now we just need to kill Buddy real fast. Oh, there goes. Wow. Magic key. No, we're not going to reforge anything. For each curse you own, increase all damage by 10%. There you go. Jesus. Nothing good. What happened? Periodically teleports you back where you were 3 seconds ago. Bruh. And the Worm Nest Legion. I think this is the last one. This is either the last one or the second last one. I don't recall. I can never really recall. But it seems like it's going pretty well. Basically on anything without a whole lot of HP, we are just chilling. So small positives, right? Small positives. It does make me miss Noida a little bit just because of how deranged Noida allows you to be as well. Those are some good times. Isn't this guy a boss? This worm thing right there? Isn't that a boss? Like, not this boss specifically, like its own boss? I wonder if that's the case. It'd be kind of cool if it was, wasn't it? Hello, Worm Nest Overlord. Please don't attack me. Just calmly... You can just calmly, like, not do anything and just die. That'd be great. Excuse you. Pardon. Doing 0.3% of their HP over 3 seconds, though, is proving to be really snazzy, though. I think I remember reading on the Reddit that the Core Flame is normally a dub. That's in like 90% of circumstances, getting this exact item and doing exactly what we're doing is pretty much a dub. So I'm very happy to have that. I've managed to waste that dub before, but it looks like we have not so far. One more boss. I can't remember who it is. Oh, the Apostle! Yeah, this guy's so lame. He's so lame. Like, imagine, I can't even remember him half the time. That's how crappy of a boss he is. Just imagine being the big boss's final dude, and you're so lame that nobody can remember that you exist. I would cry. I would cry. Like, damn, imagine being the final boss's final boss, and nobody can remember you. Oh, man. Man. I think maybe that's why he curls up into a ball midway through and just starts crying. Like that, right there. He's about to start. There he goes. He's down, and there he goes. He starts crying. And now he just kind of bullet hells you to death. Or at least tries. A very basic bullet hell. But a bullet hell nonetheless. Nonetheless. And there he goes. Lovely. Hello, snail. No. Ooh. We might be in some trouble here. Ruin Hammer and Prism Core? Sure! You know I want it. You know I love it. We'll take the HP regen. Alright, where's the snail? Alright, snail's over there. Snail's currently coming for us. We're going to add on an extra hammer. Thank you. And I know. Big brain thoughts. Trust the process here. Trust your boy. Where's it at? Yeah. So the capacity stone reduces the amount of damage you deal. However, when you upgrade it, it loses a little bit of that reduction. So upgrading it is generally pretty useful. Generally. And yeah, it applies. And so if we apply the level up to area, area will apply the level 2 effect instead of the level 1 effect. So effectively, we have a level 2 capacity stone on our things right now, assuming I'm correct. Assuming I'm correct. I might be incorrect, which is fine. But I think I'm right. I think I'm right. Please go away, please go away, please go away, please go away, please go away. These guys are so annoying. Like, look at them. Come here, Mr. Endless Devourer. Come here. Just let this happen. Just let the hammers hug you to death. I wonder what the hammers look like right now. They probably look actually deranged. He's so good. I wish we could re-roll ones, actually. That'd be nice. And phase 2. I'm really surprised. This boss only has 2 phases. Like, for what is supposed to be, like, the final boss, he only has 2 phases. Like, huh? Why? Why so few phases? Why so few mediums? 1 second. There it is. Wormy boy! Come on, come on. No, 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 no. Come on, hammers, do your thing. Are we using poison? Yeah, we're using poison on the lasers. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Oh, did we get rid of? We got rid of reverse aim, dude. We got rid of reverse aim. Let's go. Stop that! Stop that! Stop that! Stop that! Stop that! Ow! 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 The game's starting to lag a little bit. Oh, you love to see it. Stop that, stop that. Come on, come on, just let this happen. Just let it happen. To think we've spent this entire time trying to get rid of reverse aim so we could do this build, and it's too late. And there he goes. So that's the final boss. Now we just need the true final boss. The secret one. Where's all the stuff? There's all the stuff. Yum, 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 yum. There's no risk to going to the secret final boss. This guy right here. Hello. Hi. Yes, 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 yes. Why do you look like a dog? Alright, we have basically no HP, so... yeah. So this one might be game over, unfortunately. Unless we're lucky. Unless we are lucky duckies. See, he's starting to speed up a bit. Oh, he's starting to speed up a lot. He's speeding up a lot. And we have no defenses or anything. Oh, come on. We have a 44% chance to dodge every attack. Come on, let me live. Let me live. And there's no way to make him back up or anything. Oh, it's over. This is all we can do now. Now that he's fast enough to touch us, all we can do is just sit here and RNG our way to success. Come on. Oh no, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. Yep, there it goes. Oh, that was fun. That was some good times. Hell yeah. And that's it. That's all the achievements. Hello. Hi. Have you been defeated by monsters again? Saving the world is not that easy. Harm, failure only brings me closer to success. Right, tenacious. What about you? Do you have anything interesting? Have you been defeated by the dog-headed man? Don't lose heart. It's just a little dog. It must have weaknesses. Yes, DPS. Yeah, that's all the achievements for the game. So here's what we're going to do. What we do now, we're going to see if this is going to work or not. First of all, yes, it will. Very nice. What we're going to do is very simple. Now we're going to swap over to Noida because, yeah, we've done pretty much everything and anything in Magicraft for the moment. The developer said he's going to do an update here if I don't have Noida installed. Damn. Damn. Crap. Oops. That's not great. Hang on. Let's swap out here so nobody joins thinking that I'm doing anything right now. That's unfortunate. Hmm. Like I can't download Noita that fast, unfortunately. Sure. Yeah. Um. I mean, we could do another round of Magicraft if we really wanted to. Although it's just gonna be more of the same. I'm basically going to get rune hammers, and I'm just gonna start doing some nonsense with the rune hammers. I mean, unless we blocked off the rune hammers. Sorry. I don't know why. I can perpetually have the hiccups. Maybe I have like a brain tumor or something pressing on some gland or another. What can we do in the meantime? We have a couple of games here. Boy, I don't know. That one kind of caught me back foot. Like I thought I had something installed. We could do Balatro. It's been a bit since I played Balatro. Or Elden Ring. Actually, Elden Ring. Yeah. Yeah. I've been wanting to play Elden Ring again and actually do a playthrough and like actually beat it and stuff. Like Elden Ring or Minecraft. I want to do either Elden Ring or hardcore Minecraft and see if I can just beat them, right? Hardcore Minecraft or Elden Ring. Minecraft should be installed. I'm not sure if it's updated. Let me actually check. Let's see if Minecraft.exe is updated or not. It is updating the launcher. It's not great. Oh boy. Well, while we wait for that to work, I've been working on a project in the background. I've been working on a project in the background. I've been working on it off and on. I'm probably going to take a break from it today because I got like the first major hurdle done. Oh, stretch. I got like the first major hurdle done, so I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah. Got the first major hurdle done, so I want to walk away from it for like a day or two, just to let it rest in my head so I can look at it again with fresh eyes in like a day or two, and then see what I can do there. It's going to take me a couple months to finish this, because I'm having to learn new skills as I work on this, and I have to do the entire thing. Because I wrote up the reference sheet. Oh, hello, Synth. How you doing? I wrote up a reference sheet to try and plan the stuff out. However, unfortunately, the reference sheet did not... It helped, but it didn't help enough, you know? So, problems on top of problems on top of problems. So, window capture, game capture, we're going to set this default to... Where is it at? There! It should appear in a minute. How are you doing today, Synth? How's life treating you? Is everything going well? Love and life, free and love. We're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Doing our best with what we have. Come on, do the thing. Do the thing. Yeah, there you go. Looky. Ooh, SpaghettiOs. Wow. Fabulous. So the plan is very simple. We're going to do a hardcore survival. I want to do hardcore iteration 1. So we'll just call this V1. Hardcore. Our goal is really simple. Beat the Ender Dragon and the Wither. I don't know how long that's going to go for us, but we are going to try. So yeah. This is like the best place for us to start as well. I don't know how well that's going to go for us, but we're going to try. We're going to give it the good old college try, do our best. If I die, it's just going to be a kind of long-running series. I'm expecting this to take like a long time for us to do, but it's something to try. Oh, did they add leaves to the ground? They did. Uh-oh. They've added a lot to the game recently. We're definitely going to die more than a few times, aren't we? Are these... Do I have mods installed? I don't think I do. Come on. I've forgotten all of my Minecraft, I've forgotten all of my Minecraft muscle memory too. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be real. Ooh, kelp right here. Oh, we got like a prime spawn location. Yeah, this is ooh, there's even a shipwreck. And not an ocean, is that an ocean monument? That's an ocean something. Damn, why did this have to be in a hardcore world? We got like prime real estate. And there's a ghosty forest over there, whatever that's called. Damn. All right, let's get squared away someplace. Someplace easily manageable, travel-toable, and not dieable. I kind of like what's going on in that birch forest over there. But I like this beach. This beach is nice. We're gonna stick on the beach. We're gonna stay near the beach. Yup. Yup. So the key, I believe, to not dying in a hardcore. Why is my graphics? Hang on, video settings. 12 chunks, threaded, threader, smooth lighting. There we go. That should speed us up a little bit. Yeah. Particles, full screen, minimap. Alright. Yeah, that should speed us up. Yeah, there you go. That's that. There's that FPS I was looking for. So our plan is basically, yeah. We're going to get established here, pop ourselves into a nice little safe space. A nice little lovely jubbly safe spot. Yeah, kind of like that. There you go. And take our time here, basically. I think the biggest issue a lot of players have when it comes to hardcore, remember, I'm not an expert in Minecraft at all, but probably what I believe to be the worst case scenario for new players and people like me is trying to rush things. So as long as we kind of slow our roll a bit here, take our time, we should have a pretty good shot. Like, I don't even plan on going into the nether for quite a while. Hello! I don't plan on going into the nether for a while. I don't plan on doing a lot of things for a while. I don't even plan on making anything aesthetic for a bit. We're just gonna go pure function right now. Pure function. However, we might need a village. A village would be pretty helpful, actually. Being able to farm out villager stuff. The reason why I didn't start stream like this is because I wasn't sure about a lot of the stuff that I need to do. Like, there's a lot of work that you need to do for this sort of thing. And I wasn't sure if I had the patience to do it right now. But beggars and choosers. Here, give me the dark oak door because we're bougie with it today. Yeah. Yup. I wasn't really sure, but I guess we're gonna be doing this for now. Yep. So there's that stone. We can get a furnace go. We can get a furnace going. There we go. Get some torches, and we'll have a start. We'll have a start. And I'm also planning on exporting these VODs to YouTube so I can try and assemble an actual, like, hardcore world, you know? I'm not planning on doing, like, 100 days in Minecraft or anything because I'm not good enough at the game to do that. Let me actually change the lighting away from fancy as well, just so we, brightness is max brightness. Okay, so we're good. Okay. Lovely jubbly. So, as I was saying, we're not going to try and do, like, any challenges or anything. We're not trying to do 100 days in Minecraft. I'm very specifically just trying to complete and survive in hardcore Minecraft, right? For as long as I'm able to. Which would be really funny if I got blown up by a creeper in, like, the next 15 minutes. That'd be actually hysterical. And then the other plan, when I inevitably get blown up by a creeper or something, is to probably end the stream for a day or something. Depends on when I get smacked. But end the stream and then start again. Not really much else to it, unfortunately. Yep. Give me that wooden hoe. So we can also start getting food and stuff together. I don't want to murder the cows, because animal husbandry is going to be an actually important thing that I normally avoid. Ooh, leaf litter again. Actually, no, there's some kelp over here. So getting kelp is going to be... It's not going to be paramount, but kelp is always useful. It's really nice to have as a quick and easy food source early on. I like it, at least for that. And it's also good for fuel. Very nice for fuel, very nice for this, very nice for that. Ooh, I see sugarcane. Dang, this really is like a prime spot. We got a lot of everything around here. We have some ocean shenanigans here. We got a ship over there, which might have like iron or something. We got a little bit of everything. Actually, I want to go get that ship right now. Because when it turns dark, we're going to start having a bit of problems. That's when our problems are going to show up, because we don't have a good way to fight anything, because we're only going to have stone tools at the maximum for a bit. We don't have enchantments, and we don't even have armor, and I'm not going to waste valuable leather on armor. That's like an actual waste to me. Because you can use that for books to get enchantments a little bit sooner. Where's the chest? There's a chest. Ah, look at that. Come on. Oh, no. The hotkeys are not what I expected them to be. There we go. There we go. It even has wheat. Very nice. Is there anything else on here that we could want? Or is it just the one chest? It looks like just the one, so that's fine. But in either case, what is that? I saw a thing floating in the water here. Or maybe I just had a stroke. Maybe. Maybe there was something... Oh, it was probably fish. That was it. I looked like a skeleton. I was like, why is there a skeleton in the water this early? Oh, man. So, prime location, but with no village nearby? Trading's important. I haven't really researched much about villager trading or anything. So that's going to be one of those things that I unfortunately do need to learn. Give me that. Thank you. We have some wood over there. So let's make some plank. Let's get some plank shenanigans going on here. Bum bum. So our first goal is going to be to light up the general, at least the immediate vicinity. So that way we don't need to worry about mobs spawning nearby. And then we can kind of cordon this entire area. And see, already a skeleton. Already a skeleton. Ouch. Ow. Oh, wow. He did 3 hearts of damage. What the hell? Hang on. Projectile protection or just, well, I think projectile is going to be a good idea right now. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. Let's get some wheat going. So we'll cordon off our nice little area. Get some farming stuff going, and yeah. Regen HP, thank you. Dirt blocks here, appreciate it. Maybe a stone sword would also be a good idea too, yeah. Stone sword might be a good idea. Little of A, little of B, yep. And some glass. I'd like a window so I could see what time it is outside as well. That'd also be very nice. And yeah, we can start building our compound, get everything together, and have a whole time. Stone tools as well. Stone tools as well. So pop over here, give me my stone sword. That's the most important one right now. Stone pick, thank you. And let's go take care of that skelly boy. Wow, the taking care of him is good. Or is he gone? He's over there. Come here. Why is there glow? Come on. Ow. There we go. Why is there glowy? What is this? What is that? What did I just get? Was it getting dark? What did we just get? What is that? Firefly bush. I heard they added fireflies, but I didn't see any. Wow. Alright, first things. Actually, first things first might actually be second things second. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna stay inside. Stay inside, not die. Pretty good plan. Yep. Do. Pop those in there. And now we just kind of get situated, I guess. Try and figure ourselves out. Where's that dirt at? We can at least do this. How goes it? Don't use optimization mods, sodium and optifine. I don't have any installed, so I wouldn't mind if you could send me a tutorial or something on how to do that, because I don't really know how to. Yeah. So I would not be adverse to getting some optimization mods going. Those would probably be pretty nice. This, come on. All right, we're gonna try and section. Oh, never mind. Ooh, we need to. He's gonna be there anyways. So we're just gonna build a wall. Yep. We're gonna build a wall and hopefully keep the problems away from us for a while. Hopefully. Hopefully it works. And we're out of dirt. That's fabulous. Where's my door? There's my door. Use Prism Launcher, and then they install the mods and mod loaders for you. Could you drop a link in the Discord, please? So I can find it a bit easier, because right now we're trying not to die. And be vaguely entertaining. I would like that sheep. I want to kill that sheep with the wool. I don't remember exactly all the details in Salt, so I'll just link it and you'll have to consult me for the issues. No problem, no problem. No problem. So, yeah, we might as well just kind of get set up here and established. No reason not to. Get a nice little space carved out here. And like I was talking about earlier, I'm not going to do any real decoration for a while since this is hardcore. So we're basically going to be mostly just struggling along for a while. I saw the original 100 Days in Minecraft, and I think I'm going to take a page out of his book. I think his name was Luke the Notable. We're going to take a page out of his book, and we're just going to try and not die for a while, rather than be bold and do bold things, you know what I mean? So once we resolve being bold and doing bold things, it should be fine. I'm expecting to die a couple of times, though. I'm fully expecting to die a couple of times until we get this right. But watching Dusty and Bun do hardcore, I'm really interested in that, you know what I mean? I'm really interested in doing stuff like that. So why not, right? Why not? Do a little of A, do a little of B, do a little of C, do a little bit of D. Ease nuts. I need more wood. So watch for creepers. No creeper. We're just going to hope for the best here. Get some more blocks. I have subtitles on, so you know the nice little side subtitle bar that tells you when something is nearby. I'm very much watching that. And we're also going to wall off our area as best as we can for the moment. As best as we can, just to make sure nothing comes in. Just to make sure nothing comes in. What was that? Oh, that's a cow. That's a cow. That's a cow. I thought I heard a creeper. I was like, no, not all. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. Here, give me this. We only need the one over there. Just to keep the mobs from spawning. Also means you can't make a quick escape as easily. It does, however, as long as we set up the area so we never need to escape, it should be fine. So I won't be too worried about that right now. I want to block off this back area here as well, because it is very dark over there. I don't have many torches. These can break in doors, can't they? Yeah, they can. So we don't have to deal with situations like this. You know what I mean? Now, huffs. Or like this. I'm waiting for that one creeper to pop up and wreck my day. Come on. Yeah, I'm waiting for that one creeper to appear and just screw everything up. But it should be fine. You know how to crit, right? It's the jump heavy, right? So jump heavy. Should be that, right? It's been a bit since we've played, and even then I wasn't too familiar with Minecraft. So, yeah. And why is there a drowned nearby? Why? Attack as soon as you can, as soon as you land from the jump. Why is there a drowned? Like, I know we're close to water, but I didn't think we were that close. Hate drowned. They're so annoying. Come on. So this is also why I want to cordon off the area and just kind of make a generalized safe space for us. I feel like that was a pretty reasonable ask. Stone shovel, thank you. And I need a stone axe, last of all. That stone axe, thank you. Stone axe should be better too, right? Keep stacking building blocks handy. You can make a choke point in the middle of a firefight. Exactly. See, you're starting to see. You see. I got plans. I got plans for days. First major goal is obviously to get iron right now. Iron, well, food, a solid source of food, and a bed. Actually, the bed should be the most immediate concern right now, because then we could sleep through the night, which means mobs won't spawn as often. And that'll make our lives a lot less difficult. That'll make our lives a lot less difficult. Less difficult. Light is a better life. Alright, nothing at the door. Yeah. Yep. These first few days are always going to be a bit slow. It's just how it is, unfortunately. Yep. I wish you could make stone armor in Minecraft. Like, that would be actually kind of cool. But, no. Like, it doesn't even have to be that useful, because, you know, rocks are obviously pretty freaking heavy, and probably at least a little uncomfortable. Let's see now. No, fuck me. Bastard. I was trying to make the roof so that couldn't happen. Boop. There we go. They deal so much damage too. That made me jump. And there's another one. Why? We're just gonna let our HP regen first. Be slow, right? Be slow to slow things. Shut up, you. Where I have enough wood. Let me. How do you make a composter? Of course you need a whole bunch of that. What are these called? Slabs. Get some oak slabs going on. Yeah. Come on. I'm gonna. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How's the volume, by the way? They're not too annoying, right? Composter. Give me that. Thank you. Once we get our hands on hoppers, these will be really nice. This will be really nice to have. So now we can toss the leaf litter we have on hand. Yes. I wish you could compost rotten flesh. That'd be really nice. You know what I mean? I don't feel like that's a big ask, but apparently it is. Bone or meal can go in there. I'd love some glass right now, too. And it is daytime now. That's the other thing we need to do. We need to clear out the forest. There we go. Rotten flesh might be a better option for healing right now. No, because there is an ocean filled of kelp right there. And we have more than a few trees, so I don't think we need to worry about, we don't need to worry about food in particular for a little bit. Mind you, I said for a little bit. So we'll just kind of get ourselves a nice little safe space here. I don't mind dealing with spiders. Spiders are not too dangerous. Mind you, I said too dangerous. And they have some neato burrito drops. So, yeah. Kelp only restores 1 hunger, so it can't heal as effectively. It's better than nothing. Yeah, it's better than nothing. So we will take better than nothing right now. So yeah, we'll start farming here in a little bit. Then once we start doing all of that, things should begin to work out a little bit for us. As long as we're careful. Yeah, there's a creeper over there. I'm gonna do a bold thing. I'm gonna take care of the creeper right now. There he goes. Okay. Always important to get rid of those things. No creeper nearby, no problems nearby. Nothing being flesh. I got nothing to say to that because the brain is not braining currently. The brain is in please, 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 please don't die mode right now. So yeah. We're in please don't die mode right now. So unfortunately I got nothing for you there, synth. We'll just keep going like here. We'll keep going like this. We'll dig out that area and we should be relatively safe from within here. Yep. Dirt. Yeah. Couple restores 1 point of hunger. Flesh restores more than 1. Anytime your hunger goes over cap, you heal. Yeah, but you have to worry about food poisoning with rotted flesh, which also increases the amount of food that you need. At least last I checked it did. Alright. We should be in a lot less danger now. Should be in less danger. We're still in danger. Because, we have all the trees and everything all over the place. But, oh, we also have to kind of get this area over here. Yeah, we'll worry about gaining and controlling land later. Just take care of all of these problems first and foremost. We're also gonna have to worry about this hill space. I don't want to kill the cow. Because of all the food it potentially represents, but the moo is probably gonna die in a minute. All right. Now we should be relatively safe. We're not obviously out of the woods by a long shot, but we should be in less immediate danger for now. So where's that sheep gone? That sheep is the next and most important part, because we need wool from the sheep. Wool from the sheep. I saw a creeper just then. Pig. Get rid of that too, so they can't jump up here. There was one around here someplace. There was a sheep a little bit ago. Locked another creeper. I see a pig. Friendly mobs do spawn in now. I'm still locked in from the olden years of Minecraft. Where's that pig on? I'm still locked in from the olden years of Minecraft where after you killed a friendly mob, it was gone forever. So you had to be careful when you couldn't just, it was a bad idea to just kill sheep and whatnot because then you couldn't shoot them anymore. Spider. As long as the spider's not mad at me, it's fine. The spider is, in fact, mad at me. Well, there he goes. And we got 1 string. I'm going to go for the fishing rod first rather than the bow. Because then I can fish off stream for a lot of stuff. Yup. And, yeah. I'm just really surprised at this general area we have right now. Like, we kind of got some good stuff here. Like, just some overall good stuff. We spawned right next to kelp, a shipwreck. There's some ocean stuff right over there. Yeah, right there. That might be an ocean monument. I hope it's not. What is that? It might actually... Is that an ocean monument? I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not. It just has a sea lantern, so that's fine. As long as it's not like an actual ocean monument, we'll be fine. So I also want the kelp fuel, though. Because Elgato showed us a long time ago that kelp is actually really good as a fuel source. And then once we have all of that together, we can get some more torches, and then take the risk in mining. Because we need iron. We need iron for a shield. How much wool do we only have? 1 wool. That is actually bad. We'll go get the bed first. Especially because, well, the phantoms are going to start attacking us soon. So that'll also be another issue. So let me get the raw pork cooking. The raw pork cooking. We need to cut down the trees in our area to keep it better lit. What else do we need to do? There's a lot we need to do. There's a lot we need to do to kind of clean up and get ourselves where we want to be. Move that there. We have enough for 1 block of kelp. Yeah, we do. Look at that. Do. Is it raining? Yeah, of course it's raining. That's great. That's just fabulous. Ah. Frick. Gotta be kidding me. Why would it rain now? Like, I normally love rain, right? Like, rain is like the best weather pattern, right? Can we agree on that? I love rainy weather so much. But, like, bruh, why has it gotta rain now? Couldn't it rain when I don't have to deal with mobs? Actually, do mobs still spawn in lit areas in the rain? I don't think they do. I'm waiting for that one creeper to pop up. You know there's going to be a creeper that just shows the fuck up. I'm going to be like, ah, and then bang, and then I die. I just know it's going to happen eventually. Some flowers would be nice too. Actually, no, that's why we have the bone meal. Because we have mushroom right there. So mushroom was dandelion gives us like a butt ton of hunger. So that'll also take care of a lot of our hunger needs for a while. Yep. Start taking care of this tree right here. Yeah. Yep. Minecraft's peaceful. I wish Minecraft would add some more technical stuff, some more like actual systems, you know what I mean? Like I know excuse me. I know it's supposed to be like just, you know, the chill block based video game and stuff. It'd be nice if they added some more stuff. Like some of the mods I've seen on Minecraft, I would really like to see in just more, you know what I mean? I'd love to see some of that a bit more than we currently do. I don't really know how else to describe it. But like I was talking with Tyr the other day and he showed me a mod pack that was basically the rotational wheel mod pack. It looked kind of snazzy. So I'd really like if Minecraft would just have certain builds like that, just kind of installed by default, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know in particular, but it'd just be kind of nice. It'd just be nice. Have a little bit of extra nonsense going on. It'd be fun. So much of A, so much of B. So much B, so much of A. That's there. Once we have iron, we'll be able to more efficiently smelt the kelp. Get all that. Actually, no, we need that coal. We need that coal. Yeah, we can put the oak planks there. I'm still nervous about going outside too. Alright, so let's reclaim a little bit more space here. It's important to make the area as safe as we can, right? So we might as well. The less we have to worry about means the less we have to think. I want the iron now. I really want that shield. And there might be like some iron over there. We still have not been fortunate enough to find more than one sheep. There's a chicken over there. Chicken would be nice. But I want that sheep. I want like 2 more sheep, 1.5 sheep or something. Zombie. Is there anything? Does he have a way in? It does not look like he has a way in. Good. So we are at least a little safe for the moment. a little safe. Yeah, okay. That's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Yep. So let me get some of these mushrooms. Let me get some mushroom here. Did it drop mushrooms? It only dropped a mushroom. Damn, what? Bro, what? Why only a mushroom? What the hell? What the hell? Hop in here real fast. We need some wood. Some woody. That you. Wood bowl. 4 wood bowls. Where'd my boner meal go? Bone meal. Oh, is it a thunderstorm? I really hope that is not a thunderstorm. Give me that. Give me that. We're looking for a dandelion. I think it's a dandelion in particular. Come on. No. Needs to be... Ah, there we go. Yeah, it should be these yellow ones. I think, at least. It's been a while since I've done this. No? Mushroom. We need all 3 kinds of mushrooms, don't we? Frick. Bruh. Of course, you need all 3. You need all 3 kinds of mushrooms. I wish there was an easier way to get a hold of them, but no, you need podzol. And there's no good way to get my hands on podzol right now. Bruh. Come on. Much longer on this. Oh, I mean, that is a good amount. Give me that. Do I have any cobble on hand? I do not. So the next best thing is to make more of it. We might as well set up our mine inside. So we'll set up the mine over here. Right over here by the entrance. And yeah, hope for the best. Hopo for the besto, expecto the worsto. And look at that coal already. See, look at that. Good plan, great plan, grand plan. We'll try and stay really conservative with how we build for now. Just so we don't have to go back and fix too much in the future. Yep. I wish it would rain today. In real life. I love it when it rains. The rain is so good. I always like it. Just that nice little pitter patter. Nice little pitter patter. It's soothing. It's always been soothing to me. I remember one of my first memories. Was actually me being scared of a thunderstorm when I was in my crib. That's a fond memory. Just listening, growing used to the noise of the thunderstorm. It started to become really nice. I wish more thunderstorms would appear in real life. It's been a long time since I've actually gotten to be a part of like a really good thunderstorm, you know what I mean? And there goes Twitch chat. Thanks, Twitch chat. You always waste my time. Make sure nothing appeared. Nope. Okay. Bump. Let's see now. Fill that in. Oopsie, he's not there. And back down we go. Doobie. What? We'll probably start making stairs after a point too, so we can get up here a lot easier without hunger issues and whatnot. Yeah. This is nice. So our first objective, aside from finding a sheep, is iron. We got iron, we can shield up, which will make it so mobs are a lot less immediately lethal. And obviously iron armor. And we can also get some automation going, like hoppers and whatnot, so we don't have to think as hard about certain objectives as much. We could probably, depending on how much iron, like if we find a good vein. If we find a good vein of iron, we might be able to get more iron than we need. So I'd start looking at steel doors and stuff, because I know zombies can break down doors in hardcore, but they can't break down steel doors, or whatever they're called. Or iron doors, whatever. So being able to prevent them from doing that is going to become it's going to become a necessity as well as time goes on. And then we can also start looking at the fun stuff like lanterns after a while. It's going to be a while though before we're able to do that. And there goes that. So iron pickaxe, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Ah, Busky. We could start making our forge wall at least. Do 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 do. And once we have hoppers, we could set up an auto forger. So one right there, one right there. Iron go there. And we just kind of wait. Yep, still raining. There's still water falling from the sky. Great Lord the fire. Kelp block. Nope, come on. There she goes. Lovely jubbly. So we can keep burning up all this. Nice, that there Kelperino. Oh, that's why I needed the other furnace for. I needed it to cook some raw meat. There we go. I was wondering why I made two. Do 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 do. We can also get a smoking table done soon too. I don't plan on going into the Nether until we have a source of fire resistance. It's not hard to get a hold of one, but it does take a little bit of knowledgeability. I don't know why I said it like that. So give me that. We have enough for a shield. Thank you. And an iron pickaxe. Fabulous. There's no real point in us storing much of anything, but it'll help keep us light. Shield. Thank you. And now we go. We hope for the best here. Let me get some more of that coal real fast. Nom, 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 nom. And the copper. Copper's not super useful, but it has a couple of uses. I don't remember what those are, but they exist. So fuck it. We're grabbing some copper while we're at it. We're not going to need a whole lot. It's mostly for decorative blocks, but I can think of like one or two uses. For instance, we could actually make a copper trapdoor that would allow us to use it as a kind of pseudo window until I get off my booty and make actual glass. Oopsies. There we go. Fabulous. Just block all that up so we don't have to think about it later. We don't really need much cobble. We're going to be having a lot of cobble here in a bit. Do 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 do. So next major milestone will be bed and more iron. More iron. Yeah, we're kind of in that nice little nice little get the iron phase. Or some diamonds. I mean I won't complain if I run across some diamonds. There's some lapis lazuli. We're just gonna leave that there for now until we need enchantments. So yeah. Redstone would be nice too. Getting started with redstone shenanigans would be nice, especially because if we could make some piston doors, we wouldn't have to worry about mobs as much, because right now they target the way Minecraft AI kind of works is it recognizes player housing based on the presence of a door. So replacing our door with a piston door would make us a little bit safer because they would no longer recognize the residents. So yeah. Yep. I've thought of making a Minecraft server recently and making it kind of a community thing. But my concerns are, one, money, because of course, money. Uh-oh. I knew this was gonna happen. Is this what I think it is? I hope it is. I'm hoping this is a lush. No, it's just an underwater area. Okay. I'm hoping for a lush biome, whatever it's called. We should be near one because, you know, the clay's right there. I'm hoping to get near one, though, because they have a couple of ways for us to light up surrounding areas. We're just going to kind of build around the water, though, for now. Ah, more iron. Yes, sir. Thank you. We should probably save the iron pickaxe, but I think that's not good. I don't think we're going to have a whole lot of issues with iron for a little bit. Yeah. So I'm willing to be a bit liberal with my usage of it. But yeah, I was thinking about making a Minecraft server just for the community and stuff and kind of opening it up to people. I'm just not sure. I'm kind of worried about that because I don't want people to start thinking like, oh, he's a Minecraft tuber or something. And I'm also worried about the security aspect of that because I know Minecraft servers aren't always the safest. Security speaking, like I've heard of 2B2T or whatever it is, and they get hacked like all the time, and I don't want to put myself out. I don't want to put myself or us out there like that. So that's one thing I'm concerned of. Realms is probably the best way to do away with all that crap, and Realms is what I was going to use if I go down with that route. All right, we're probably not going to be able to get much farther down there. So let's turn right here and see what we find. But I'm also concerned about Realms because I know they've been really, really touchy with censorship lately. And I just don't want to deal with that. And my other concern is just people not enjoying the server or not hanging around on it. Ah! Found it. Alright. So, good news, bad news. The good news is we found a lush biome. The bad news is we did not find any major ores. So the lush biome will give us it's a good source of bone meal right off the bat, let me tell you what. But also it has a source of lighting in it. So it's not much. Get rid of all these roofs, Jesus. It's a small start, but it is a start. You know what I mean? But yeah, if I make a Minecraft server for the community, I would probably make it maybe a point redeem to join, maybe not. Maybe I'll just leave it open to the public and whoever finds it, finds it. I'd also make it modded, because I want to have a modded Minecraft server with like the magic mods or stuff, because I think those are a lot of fun. Yep. Pop that there. Give me that. Thank you. So there you go. And now that we're starting to have an actual source of kelpage, you can whitelist accounts if I recall. Yeah, but I want to automate the process so that I don't need to collect any more mods or bully someone into doing it for me. Or waste my time doing it. So, yep. Obviously, get some. I'm not sure. I want to have anti-grief tools as well, but I also don't want to have those. Like, there is a certain vibe that comes from being able to grief a little bit. You know what I mean? A little bit, not a lot of it, but a little bit would not hurt too much. My concern would be somebody just blowing up everyone's stuff. And I always hate those servers that just hard prevent you from doing anything in someone else's area. You know what I mean? So probably no. I probably won't be able to install many griefing tools. Ooh, look at all the sheep. Give me some wool. We now have. Let me grab one more. Come on. There we go. All right, now we have a bed. We have a bed, so we can sleep through the night. The automation of whitelisting, yeah. So I'd probably just, what we could do is we could make it a channel point redeem to spawn in the IP address. Uh-oh, found a problem. Watch out, I thought I heard a creeper. We could probably automate the process. We could probably just allow people to find the server that way. Which, that wouldn't be too bad. Block. Bed! There we go. Now we don't have to deal with nighttime. Fabulous. So, that's a lot of problems handled right now. Next issue, clear out the area here. And an iron axe. Iron axe would probably be a good idea. It's probably better. It's more damage than the sword, that's for sure. So let me actually do that while we're at it real fast. Up. Whoopsies. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that's more damage and faster. There's not much stopping me or a bad actor from lurking, grabbing IP, and then giving it to whatever 4chan equivalent is running around these days. True. True. But how do we automate the process of whitelisting then? So there's our catch-22. Although 4chan doesn't exist currently, so small positives. Aside from the size of the stream. I kind of want to do, you know, RT Game? I kind of want to do some of the stuff he does with his community, where they kind of just occasionally build big things on the server. I kind of want to do something like that, just because I think it'd be fun. You know what I mean? Get some kind of magic mods or whatnot going. Whoopsies. Get some, like, magic mods. I don't know any of them right now, but I know you know the type of mods I'm talking about. Get some of those, oopsies, get some of those going, have some fun. You know. It could be enjoyable. Resources white last in the server console chat. Yeah, I know. I know. It just be lazy though. So we could make it like a channel point redeem to get whitelisted to the server. And then just have some bot or something write it down in a notepad for me, and then like once a week or at the end of stream or something, I just pop that into the server and call it. Probably do something like that. It should work out fine. Then rig it like a Google Doc. Yep, exactly. And then it'll help keep bad actors out of the server, keep the decent actors in the server. It'll be a good time. What was that? I had a hiss. So we could do something like that. I could look into some mods, get that going. My other concern is that people would not end up playing on the server. Because, like, you remember that server we were playing off Dusty? Nobody plays on it now. So, yeah. That's kind of my concern. I've seen a couple other big Chubas make their own Minecraft maps, and then nobody played on them. So I don't want that, I don't want us to be like that. I don't want to spend the money on that if, you know, nobody's going to play it. When was Dusty last on Minecraft, though? Fair. Fair and real. I don't really know for sure. I think she's having another, you know, another bad time right now, so... I know she's been playing a lot with Bun. She's been playing a lot with Bun and doing a hardcore Minecraft series, which is where I got the inspiration for this one. So I couldn't tell you, to be honest. I couldn't say, really. Let's see now. We're just gonna... I'm not gonna worry about aestheticism, like, at all. No aesthetics, pure function. Pure function right now. Anything aesthetic worthy can be worked out at a later date when I'm not dead. Because I don't want to spend 30, 40, 50 minutes working on making an area look beautiful and then getting blown up by a creeper. You know what I mean? So we're going to smooth all this out. I'm going to smooth this out. Make it so no mobs can get in, except for phantoms, because obviously they're just going to kind of show up wherever they show up. Make sure no mobs can get in, no surprises, and we'll take it slow. If we do this right, I'm confident that we might be able to beat the Ender Dragon if I max out all of my stuff. If I have a fully kitted out, if I have a fully kitted out build, I'm talking full enchants on everything, arrows for days, I think I can handle the Ender Dragon in time. I think we can do it. This is going to be a long form thing, though. This is going to be long form. We're going to be at this for a while. It'll be a new series! And then, as time goes on, I can maybe check Fiverr for an editor and see if somebody can put a YouTube video together for us. It'd be an option. It's something I was thinking about. I don't know how feasible it is, but it's an idea to play around with, at least a little bit, you know what I mean? And even if we decide to give up on a hardcore series, it doesn't hurt playing a little bit of Minecraft, you know? It's relaxing. And I've been very stressed recently because of recent events. I know you know I know. You know the type of events, we both know. Ah, see, look at that, there's another gap here. That's why I check all over the place. Once we have more materials readily available, I'm going to build this up in like an actual wall. Just so we don't need to worry at all. And I'll beautify stuff eventually. Just once I'm sure I'm not going to get evaporated in one random act of divine intervention. Yep. Look at that! It's already feeling a lot safer. Feels a lot safer to me, at least. The only thing I really be worried about right now are spiders, and spiders aren't really that scary. Like creepers, witches, and skeletons are pretty much the scariest thing, and even skeletons aren't that bad now that we have a shield. So it's really just creepers and witches, and of the two, the shield will still take care of the creeper pretty well. So then we just need to worry about the witch, who I don't think is going to spawn in this general vicinity. So, yeah. Toss down some more torches, just in any slightly unlit corner. And we'll be pretty safe. Yeah! Look at that! Fabulous! And up there too for now. Let's take care of this last little log here. Also, it's nighttime now, so I can just turn off the lights. Eee! Ooh, hang on. Let me... What was that? Skeleton? I keep hearing a hiss every so often. I'm like, creeper! But no creeper thus far. Nothing gets in. Nothing gets in. No, sir. Alright, will it let me sleep? The answer is yeah! Let's go! Fabulous. See, we're getting places. We're doing stuff. Things are happening. Yeah. Next thing I want to do is I want to get, like, actual, like, food going. Like a farm. We have access to buckets now. We have access to buckets. We got water out here. And we have a somewhat cleared out space right here. So, what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? What do you do for drunken sailor? What do you do for drunken sailor? What do you do for drunken sailor early in the morning? Do 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 do. Yes. Okay. We got this right. I know there's the thing of water right there, but I want to have this in a corner. Just so I don't need to think about it super duper hard for a while. We'll make wheat until we have access to potatoes. Once we have access to potatoes, obviously potatoes, because potatoes are goated. Well, actually, no, we need to have a bunch of wheat, because we have to get into animal husbandry. Otherwise, things are going to be harder than they actually need to be. So we'll just kind of do like this. We'll keep it small for now. Yeah, we do have to get into animal husbandry because that's where we're going to get our books. We're not going to be able to rely on other players to make books for us. So we need to get our hands on books. We need to get our hands on... Where's a fence? I want to get fence posts going too. Fences. How do you make a fence? Wood and stick. So wood, stick. Fence. There we go. Lovely jubbly. The reason why is so nothing can accidentally or otherwise trample our crops. Yep. Plus it makes it look nicer. I know I said I'm not intending to beautify, and I'm going to keep to that. But doesn't mean we can't, whoopsies, we can't occasionally do a thing as we're going. Yep. So, give me that water, thank you. So we'll get the wheat going, and then we can start working on iron armor, because all we have is a leather tunic that we raided from that ship. So, water, thank you. Infinite water source, thank you. Infinite water source, thank you. Water source. And water source. I remember, I think a random fun fact I really like about Minecraft is that the devs don't actually know how water works in this game. They coded in water, they got it working a certain kind of way, but they allegedly never understood how or why it works the way it does. So they're just kind of like, LOL, it works like that now. And it's been like this ever since. That's part of the reason why the physics hasn't changed all these years later. It's because they don't actually remember how to. If you believe them. If you believe them. That might also just be a story. Here you go. There's that. That might just be a story, which would still be fine. I just think it'd be funny if that were indeed the case. You know what I mean? Grab some boner meal right now. If I can get a few more... I want more seeds. I want to have like a full lineup over there. Yeah. So after we get at least, I want at least like an iron chest plate and leggings, something like that. Once we get that, we can go capture some cattle, bring them over here, and we can start raising them for food. And leather. Leather for the enchantments in particular. We need those enchantments. Any amount of enchantments at all would be really, really nice right about now. Oh, we do have more seeds. Lovely! Any amount of enchantments would be better than what we have right now, which is no enchantments. We're keeping track. That, thank you. Yep. Like, one of my other concerns for Minecraft is I don't want to attract the wrong kind of audience, because obviously I am a bit more adult-oriented with adult themes and stuff. So I don't want random kids to start popping up and stuff. Especially because just weird things happen whenever the kids pop up in streams and stuff, you know what I mean? Not good things too, like bad things. I don't want to be a part of any of that nonsense. I don't even want to be near it. So I'd like to avoid all of that wherever we possibly can. So that's all going to grow out there. Oops, wrong one. Dirt here, granite. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Bring this back, because you are right, Synth. Having an amount of building blocks on hand is always useful. It'd be nice if we had villagers nearby, because then we could have a more reliable source of iron, and I wouldn't have to worry about using them up like this. So iron and diamonds. We need iron and diamonds. Not this again. Iron and diamonds. So back into the mines we go. Ooh. Ooh. See, that's why you clean up your area. Thank you. Yeah. Lovely. Nah, it's less lovely. Damn it. I probably knocked down a bunch of torches too, didn't it? Bruh. Yeah, it did. Lame. Come on, water. Damn, this water really takes forever to go anyplace, doesn't it? Come on. There's no way it made it. Okay, there it goes. I was about to say, did it make a source block? Jesus. Alright. Do we go down or do we continue across? I don't want to just hop down. I see iron over there though. Frick. See, my concern is mobs. That's my concern right now. We have the shield. Alright, so there's no mobs over there. No mobs over there. We'll just slowly light the area up. I don't hear anything. Oh, okay. Safe, we're safe. For the moment. Light up the area. Thank you. We're out of torches, because of course we are. 1 iron. Not great. Not grand. Not grande. Oopsies, wrong buttons. There we go. So let's go back up and grab some torches now that that area is cleared out. I really need to get the stairs going too. What do we need for a stone cutter? We need smooth stone and iron. So that way I don't have to sit here and just keep, doing this nonsense. Let's see now. Finding that bit of magma, whatever it is, the glowy block down there is pretty good too, because we can use that to make a proper moat, because it'll suck monsters down. We won't have to worry about them anymore. Give me that dried kelp. Thank you. Kelpo. There she goes. Lovely. Make as little use of our coal as we can. Our coal supply. Only during night and thunderstorms. I left the door open like a rube. Anything nearby we want. Sugarcane's only good for like 2 things, and we don't need it right now. We already raided that ship. There's a brown mushroom tree over there, so we could use that to get a source of emergency food. Shut the door. Which we should only need like 3 stone. So it shouldn't be much. I keep expecting this to... Yeah, there we go. I keep expecting control to do that. This, and it should be... Is it the saw table? Table? No. How do you make it? Bruh. Where is it at? I'm looking... Oh, the stone cutter. There we go. Give me that. There she goes. So pop that there. Give me the cobble. Cobble. There she goes. Fabulous. So bring this down. It'll be easier to get back up the stairs. We'll need to break all these ones down here, because otherwise we'll punch a hole in the roof again. Which would obviously be not great. Kind of like that, actually. Wow. Almost like I did all that work for nothing. Incredible. Look at that. Good job, me. Come on, down you go. Down you go. Into the cave. Yep, there you go. Lovely. I have a feeling there's going to be diamonds down there, though. I just have that gut feeling. You ever have that gut feeling when you're like, yeah, there's going to be something down there? It's like, ah. The water takes forever to dissipate. Like, sheesh. Oh, small wonder, because it's still there. Wow. Wow. Thank you for your service. And we're doing it again. Okay. This is going to be a repeating theme for a little bit, isn't it? No. Oh, fight. Get rid of that. Cobble. Just cobblestone stairs all the way up. Get everything all nice and organized. It's also kind of peaceful in its own way, isn't it? Just slowly making stuff. That's why I like Minecraft. I just wish there was more to keep me invested, you know what I mean? I wish there was more to keep me invested in the game, because it does get a little tedious as time goes on. It does get a little tedious. That's why I wanted to try some of those other more technological mods or something. Because like Tier showed me that one mod that I was talking about, right? And it was really interesting because he set up a rotation-based miner or something. So what he would use is he had a water wheel going on some water source blocks that would generate power that he would use to do stuff like power his furnace or power a BioShock Infinite kind of air rail system that they would use to swing between areas and stuff. I was like, damn, that's pretty sick nasty. And he built his own drilling blueprint that had like a bunch of drills just all over the place and stuff. And he would use that to forcibly strip mine. I think stuff like that is like really cool. I don't want that specific mod pack because it seems a bit much, you know what I mean? But also the way Tier described it is he brought up that if you don't intentionally engage with the mod pack, then there's nothing that's really going to cause you to engage with it. Which sounds kind of nice, but it also sounds kind of like a waste of a mod pack almost. Like you've put in all this work and effort to make something, and then there's just no reason to do anything with it? Like, huh? It doesn't really make sense to me. Alright, so now we have our mine down. Or at least down to whatever layer that's going down to. I don't remember what it's called. Deep slate. There we go. So we got deep slate down there. Very nice. This. We need another pickaxe. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Give me that. Thank you. And back down we go. Look at that. See, this is so much nicer. Much, much nicer. I like this a lot. And the area is still flooded. It's still flooded. Oh, did the stairs become waterlogged? Bruh. It's a cool mechanic, but damn if it ain't annoying. That's why, right there. So do that. Do that. Come on. Stop pushing. There she goes. Yeah, it generated another source block. That's what happened. Alright, stairs. Thank you. Stairs. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Dooba dooba doo ba da ba ba. There we go. Look at us. We're moving, we're schmoozing. Now we just need to go make those torches that I forgot to make. LOL. And build some stairs right here, but that can wait a little bit. Can wait a little bit. So my big concern, though, when we eventually do the Ender Dragon, is there is the occasion where it knocks you just high into the air and outside the map. That's going to be one of our big hurdles that we have to contend with. I think the way a lot of people solve it is they keep a wealth of Ender Pearls on hand so they can just port back whenever they get knocked off the arena. So if we can do that, then all we need is then a bow and arrow to take out the pillars. And the rest will just kind of work itself out, because then you can just kind of arrow the dragon to death. All right. But we're still a wee bit early in making those kinds of strict plans. Let's see some iron. Lighting up the area first for safety. Praying I don't run into any skulk. I see is that a skeleton? The glare of my window might be playing tricks on me. Whew. Every time I hear a noise, I get spooked. I'm like, uh-oh. Light everything up. Make it nice and safe to traverse. Some over here. Use more torches than strictly necessary. Good plan. Solid plan. Ooh! Hello, darling! Very nice. Oh, there's our potatoes, basically. Yeah. Hell yeah. And we got some good stuff here. Ooh. Ooh. Cat. Some gold. Yeah, and a pumpkin seed. Ooh, look at that. It's a shame it's a zombie spawner, but even then. Damn. Let's go. We got some nice stuff here. That is faux show. Let's see now. I want to continue in there for now. See some lapis lazuli. Still no diamonds though. But with a zombie farm, a good zombie farm, we could farm out enchanted gear. Hell, we might not even need iron. Might not even need this iron for iron equipment anymore. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, zombies and skeletons in a mob farm do occasionally drop iron armor. And if you're using if you have a skeleton, if we could have gotten a skeleton spawner. If you get a skeleton spawner and you freeze the skeletons, they'll turn in whatever the winter skeletons are, and they'll drop diamond gear. Ooh, that could have been that could be a great way. We could save a ton of iron if I make that zombie spawner if we make that zombie spawner into a zombie farm. Yeah. And like, look at it. It's in a relatively good location. There's a little bit, actually no, this is a great location. Because because of these things, the area is so well lit, they're not really spawning anywhere. So we might not even have to worry about spawning constraints. Damn. Damn. I'm not saying we hit the jackpot, but we definitely hit something. We definitely hit some good money there. And we got some red, whoopsies, bum bum. We got some redstone right here too, which we can use to set up. We can start setting up some redstone contraptions as well. So what could we use? Actually, with the amount of iron we have and the fact we have that zombie spawner, we could set up a, I could start setting up some hoppers and stuff. Set up some hoppers, get some auto feeding stuff going on. Yeah. Yeah. This is not bad. This is not bad at all. And also just having a wealth of green material nearby means we also have a good source of bone meal right now. Yeah, I'm pretty chuffed. Yeah, let's go. Just finish lighting up the surrounding area so that way when we boot up the zombie spawner, it'll just work that much better. If only we had a source of mending. Like, if we had a source of mending, dude, I don't think we could get hope for a better anything. This turned out to be a really good spawn. We spawned into some actually really good stuff here. Now we just need to remember how to get out. Pretty sure we came from over here. I'm not super sure about that though. Like around here? Ah, right here. Okay. So, do. Like I said, we're not going to set up any beautification right now, but that doesn't mean we can't in the future. Bum bum. Slowly get everything where it needs to be. Right there, thank you. So not as good as a straight up diamond farm, but close enough. So I can do some research after stream. Do some research after stream into making a zombie farm. Set that up on stream or something. And then I could just AFK farm. Or we could do some research right now. Either one would work, really. That goes there. Bones are only really good for one thing, so that much is nice. We can also start getting organization going and whatnot. Little A, little B, little C, little D. Don't need that saddle. I didn't mean to pick that up. Apple, the pumpkins. Pumpkins. Oh, my balls. So there's an Enderman. He should be relatively harmless for now. So I'm not gonna worry about him. How do pumpkin farms going? So pumpkin seed there, it'll pop out a pumpkin here. Pumpkin seed there. Now I need to research that too, bruh. How useful are pumpkins? Like, I know they're useful against Enderman, right? They're useful against Enderman. What else would I want a pumpkin for? Where did the pumpkin seeds go? There's my pumpkin seeds. There's my fence. Pop 3. We're not gonna need as many. Yeah, there you go. Everything nice and kind of condensed here. Dum dum dum. Dang it. Want to keep everything also nice and organized, you know? Nice and even. Measure once, cut twice, right? Measure once, cut twice. There, pop that there. So, yeah. Yep. This is also where that water was, so it hopefully will irrigate quickly. Hopefully. Either way, we have an infinite source of water right there, so we don't need to worry about that too much. We don't really need to make an entire pumpkin farm either. We can just set up so that yeah, we can make a space for watermelons and stuff like that. Yeah, good plan. Solid plan. So that'll go there, and off we pop. So that's set up. We We can also get the back end of the farms going as well. I figured I'd leave them walled off, but it doesn't look like that's going to be a thing for much longer. Especially, again, once we start getting, once we get the animal husbandry fired up, then we're gonna have an issue with that. Hopefully not a major issue, though. Hopefully. Yeah. Actually, speaking of animal husbandry, we might be in a good spot to just start getting ready for that. So what we need for animal husbandry is wheat. First things first would probably be sheep. Sheep would be a good start. Well, not really. How much wool do you really need? Not much. So cattle, chickens. Cattle's the most important one, really. So, excuse me. So, sheep also yield mutton. Yeah, but how many, like I said, how much wool do we really need? Whereas cattle drop steak, which is one of the best feeding sources in the game, but they also drop leather, which we'll need once we start enchanting stuff. Wool could be a bartering tool. Okay, that's a fair point. That's a good point. Whoever we find two of first then. So let me grab all this. So we need to have a decent enough space for them, so that way they'll replenish themselves faster. Also, a cow would give us milk as well. Hey, it's Dusty. Hi, Dusty. Hello. Didn't know you could be in sunlight. So this also what I was talking about earlier about expanding outwards, because it looks like we're gonna have more space. So first things first, then we will get. We'll build a pen. We'll build a pen right here. Yep. Just get a pen going. They can't jump over pens this height, so I'm not concerned about that. 1, 2, 3. Space for my door. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Bump. Okay. And now we just need a fence gate. And everything should work out just fine. Fence gate. How do you make a fence gate? Okay, so it's literally the opposite. Bum. Bum. Give me that. Thank you. We'll just toss this down here for now. Get rid of that and that and that and that and that. Oh, no, not that. So we just need to find 2 of the critters. Toss them in there. And everything should be fine. Keeping everything well lit so we don't have to deal with problems. More lighting is better than too little lighting. Remember, we do need to get rid of this tree after a while because enemies can hop on those trees and show up in here. But for the moment, we're fine. So now we just need wheat. We just need some wheat. Probably wait. Yeah, we already have wheat now. We'll wait a little bit so the day swaps over, because then we can go to sleep and we'll have maximum time to go inside and get outside and deal with that without having to fight mobs. Remember, we do want to avoid that wherever and however possible. Oh, no, we should have enough time. We just need to find a sheep. There was obviously that group of sheep out here. So depending on how far they are, we might have time to drive. Cows! Never mind. Give me the cow, give me the cow, give me the cow, give me the cow, give me the cow. Yes! 1 cow! Come here, you! Come here, Moo. Yes! We may not have leads, but we have wheat. Come on. We'll just slowly make our way. Watch for any nasty business. Come on. Oh. I keep seeing the leaves fall, and I expect it to be nasty business. Come on, come on. Come in. In, yes. Dirt block. I have 2 cows. Lovely! Look at that. Now we just gotta stuff them in here. Come here, Moomos. Come here. Come here, you know you want some. Ooh, looky. Get them inside, and... dumbass. Got him. Alright, so now we can just start dealing with that. We'll just kind of passively build up their numbers for a while. And then slaughter is necessary. Good plan, solid plan. Look at that! Wow! Look at that. Aww. And these are growing too. Oh, I remember. You want to set them 2 off from one another so that way they don't risk bumping into one another. Probably. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a bit of sense. Oh, we're not gonna worry about that though. We're not gonna worry about that. Doo-dah. Doo-dah. Let's take care of some of these trees real fast, since they're going to start giving me anxiety soon. Come on. There we go. These trees are going to start giving me anxiety. They make a great door, but holy crap, are they super not fun to have. Just in case something I don't want coming in tries to come in. Come on, go away, go away, go away. And we have redstone now, so we can start considering redstone doors as well to let ourselves in and out with like switches or buttons and stuff. You know, stuff like that. Do 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 do. If it weren't for the fact that I'm worried about dying, I would leave these trees just because they're aesthetic as fuck. But it being hardcore, you know, it'll do that to you. So maybe I'll put like a poll up on the Discord to see if anybody would like to see. Alania, thank you for the follow. Welcome. How you doing? Maybe I'll put like a poll up on the Discord to see if anyone would want to have a server. Hydrate. Oh, the hydrate command's gone unused for so long. There. Here's your hydrate. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. But yeah, maybe I could put together a, what is it called? A poll on the Discord, see if anyone would be interested in that. And if like, why am I being bonked? What do I do now? See if people would be interested in the Discord server, and then we can kind of go from there. If like 5 or 10 people were interested, I'd probably go through with it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's also getting dark. I do not like when it gets dark. I get stressed when it gets dark. Nope. Boop. Nope. Come on. Let me sleep. Still not really sure what copper does, though. I know it does something another. Apparently not. You could probably barter it or something? I don't know. Put those away. That's right, I was waiting for bed. So we can expand out a little bit more. Ooh, there goes my wrist. Fabulous. Expand out a little bit more. We'll wait until the Bobby over there becomes a not Bobby. And we can expand the wall out a little bit. I'd like to catch that island over there at some point. Hello, Elena. How you doing? I see you're testing out the channel point redeems. They're not really the best. I don't really know what to make the channel point redeems into. So we kind of just have some box standard, here you go kinds. You know, I'm always thinking of stuff that I could add, such as the IP address to a Marquez server. But it'll be fine. There goes my axe. It'll be, oh, we're on the wrong side of the wall. Thank you. Goodbye. But it works. It's functional, right? And that's the most important part for the moment. As long as it works, we can always add new stuff later, and then, you know, celebrate. whenever that does happen. I am not out of iron. Hell yeah. So what are they called? Zombies. Zombies drop iron and iron equipment on occasion, right? Because if that's the case, we could definitely start working on that zombie spawner. Work on the zombie spawner, get it going, and get potatoes. Oh my goodness, I need potatoes. Those are like the best food in Minecraft because you can just farm them by the hundreds. If you like anime, you can add some anime sounds like Baka or Nani. I like anime, obviously, but I don't know, because I don't want annoying noises, right? I don't want stuff that disrupts the stream for other people. And I'm not sure if like Baka or Nani would do that for some people, especially if you got it in like the overly cutesy anime voice. Like, I know you know the type. I can't stand those ones. They're so annoying. I know a lot of streamers use Tangia. Whoopsies, wrong button. I know a lot of streamers use Tangia, but I'm not sure if I haven't actually looked at Tangia at all. So that's something I could probably start doing too. There's a lot of stuff that I've been working on. I've been busy with a lot of stuff. I've been working on stream stuff. I've been working on college. I'm working on this. I'm working on that. So, you know, these things, they always tend to get, you ever just have that problem where things tend to fall at the wayside a lot faster than you really expect them to? That's kind of what's been happening. It's like super annoying. Where's my hopper at? Give me that. Thank you. Dark oak. No, I already busted. There we go. So we should be able to make a couple of hoppers. Hopper. Yeah, okay, so we just need a chest. Chest. Get a couple of those. So you can make a button for people to throw stuff at you. True. Here we go. So now that we have a hopper, I'm not discounting your idea. I'm just, the brain is braining as best it can, and it is not very good at braining, as you've probably noticed. Whoopsies. Let's see now. That there. Pop that there. We put our furnace right there. And now, oh, my bones. Ah, there we go. And now, in one side goes that. And in the other side, so we do have to dig out our roof a little bit here. This is the problem with building crap indoors, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Chest. Leave some space for it to open. And for us to see it so we can open it. The wall's been breached. There we go. So that goes there. So the last thing we need is one more chest. Give me a chest. Thank you. And there you go. Automatic furnace shenanigans. So raw crap goes up here. Fuel goes in here. Oopsies. Shut that, please. Thank you. So how are you doing today, Elena? Are you doing... Is it Elena? Is it Alina? How are you doing? How's life treating you? Is everything going well? Love and life staying safe, I hope? Obviously, we are holding on for dear life as best we can. Where is... I'm looking for something. Yes, I'm looking for my kelp. Give me that kelp. Help. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Because apparently these make really good fuel sources. So... Oh, it's on. Yay! Look at that. Fabulous. So what we can do next real fast, we can put that away from now. What we can do next is we can automate, I'm looking for words. We can automate our fuel shenanigans. We also just need more hoppers. More hoppers would be nice right now. So we can start automating our fuel shenanigans. What's it looking like outside? It's looking just enough light for us to go get some kelp. We can grab a bunch of kelp, automate the smelting process of it, and kind of go from there. V9 should have a couple of basic functions. Yes, it does. I just haven't messed around with them at all. Yippers, sorry. Don't really have a good excuse for that one, except I've been busy. So, yeah, you said what you said. I know. You're not wrong. I'm the... here we are regardless. Here we are, unfortunately. I'll look at doing that later today. How about that? After I'm back from the gym today, I'll look at doing that. Does that sound like a fair compromise? So we can have some basic stuff going. I kind of like... I know I talk about Juniper all the time. I kind of want to do what Juniper used to do with her baby mode, where she had a channel point redeem that would kick it off. It would kick it off into the horizon. I really liked that one. I always thought it was really funny, and I'm sad she still hasn't brought it back. So maybe I could do my own variant of that. I have been working on a mascot for the stream. I've been planning on doodling it out some more. So maybe I could get something like that going as well, if you guys would be interested in that. or what the community would be, because I've been working on the model in the deep background, right? In the deep depths of the background. I've been working on that a bit. I've made some amount of progress. I have an idea of the general theme of what I'm going to be doing, which we're going to keep a secret for now. But, so I've been working on the kind of community mascot for that as well, right? But right now I've been working predominantly on the model more than anything, because that's been a struggle. I've been considering going on Etsy and stuff and commissioning some work, Fiverr and whatnot, just because I'm realizing the more I work at streaming assets and whatnot, that's a lot of work. This is hard. So I want to, ooh, lapis over there, some coal right there. I want to try and speed that along a bit so that we have, you know, some actual stuff on stream this century. You know. So that's another one of those things that I'm slowly but surely kind of working towards. But I want to make more progress with the model first before I consider throwing money at the issue, especially with current events. So it's on the list. It's on the list. Just give it time. Just give it time. But we're doing stuff. I am in the process of shenanigans, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. To make glass. I heard a noise. Every time I hear a noise, I'm just like, oh fuck, oh fuck. We're gonna make some glass real fast, so I no longer need to open the door to see whether or not I have a risk of dying or not. Solid plan. Great plan. Boop. Even that was a bit too trashy for me. Even that was a bit too far. Do 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 bum bum. We also can obviously see their ankles and do stuff about that whenever we want to. So in goes our glass, and yeah, give that a minute. Look at that, finished copper and everything. Do we have any more smeltables? I don't think we do. We can also start making coal and whatnot out of the leftover logs, which will give us our torches as well. Log. There you go. Look at that. It's a whole process. It is an entire process. And we'll just toss in 6 coal right there just to keep the furnace alive. And yeah, I wish you didn't have to put them in a specific order. And we'll toss this away for here for now. Because the next thing we're going to need to do is make the blast. Well, I want to make a blast furnace, but the thing with this setup is it's way more universal than a blast furnace would wind up being glass. It's way more versatile. So I don't want to just give it up, you know? There we go. Glass there. And we're still not worrying about area beautification for a bit. As long as I can see what's happening, I don't care. Yep. Yep. There we go. So now we can see whenever shenanigans are coming for our booty. So now we can get back to mining. I'll also organize this stuff someday, but definitely not today. Yep. So our goals are diamonds and iron. Diamonds and iron. There we go. You can hear my voice get nervous whenever I do stupid stuff like that too. Holy moly. It's a shame copper doesn't really do a whole lot. There's that magma block that we're going to make use of eventually. Someday. Definitely not today, though. Alright. So, what should we do about that zombie spawner? Should we make the farm for it now or later? Probably later, once I'm a bit more established and cognizant of how I'm going to make use of. Oh wow, it is right there too. Wow. Wow. Damn, we really pulled one of these spawns of all time, didn't we? Incredible. Actually incredible. So down here, I want. Ooh, I forgot why I didn't want to go down here. All right. This way we have an easy way back up. Easy and quick. Anything chasing us will too. But we're faster than anything else in the game. So, light up the area, light up the area. No, don't do that. Don't like it when I do that. Just light up the area first and foremost. As long as the area is lit, we are safe. As long as we are safe, it doesn't matter how lost we get. Ah, looky, looky there. Shiny. So we're not going to make diamond tools. Okay, we're not going to make diamond tools for a while. We're going to make enchanted tools. So that way we're going to make an enchanted table so we can make enchanting tools. So we can get extra, you know, everything. So I believe we need, well, no, we actually do need diamond tools because we need obsidian. Fuck. So we need 5 diamonds total. If we're lucky, we were not lucky. Check the wall. No such thing. Ordinarily, I'd head back in case we die and lose it, but it's a hardcore. Oh, you see, this is why I'm not happy. This is why I have depression. This is why I'm such a sad boy all the time. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, so we can find obsidian blocks if we find in a portal. So there's an option for us. You know, we're not completely up the creek with no paddle. So in order to do that, we would need a map. Yeah, it might actually be time to make a map too. Now I think about it, because we have a source of we have iron and redstone. We can make a compass. We can get some sugarcane going to make paper, and there you go. A map you have made, and we can find our way around a bit easier. Booski. And it is nighttime. Wow, the glass works! I mean, we could check by also just tapping the bed, but that doesn't tell us how much time we have left in the day. So, yeah, actually, let me offload my diamond real fast. My whole 2 diamonds! Oopsies. There we go. Has the baby grown up? The baby has not grown up yet. However, I think the wheat is grown enough. Yeah, buddy. Thank you. 2 wheat seeds here. We also don't need the rush. I'm not in any hurry. This is not a challenge anything except for, you know, being hardcore. Wooden hoe. This is not a challenge. We're not in a rush. So we can just take our time and slowly, come on, boy. And slowly kind of just chew our way through all of this. Hello, hi. Hi. Give me more babies. Give me more babies. Yes. Yes. Procreate. Yes. Fabulous. So let's also get rid of this while we're at it, just to make life a little easier. I do want to start redstone shenanigans some of this stuff too, just to make it, just for funsies, you know? I know there's supposed to be a couple of different pressure plates you can use to do various shenanigans with. I'm not really sure what I'm talking about right now, but I know pressure plates exist. Pressure points exist as well, but I don't know what, but just like pressure plates, I don't know what those are either. So, sugarcane. We need sugarcane. There's sugarcane right over there. So what we do is we get the sugarcane. We pick up the sugarcane, crazy, right? And we'll replant it over closer to us so we can get more sugarcane. Incredible, right? Wow, the planning skills on this man. Is that a skeleton? I thought I saw a skeleton. And we're also probably just gonna clear out all the trees. That's probably gonna be a good plan too. Ooh, oh wow. There's a jungle over there too. Wow. This is like the best spawn ever. Why did we spawn this in a hardcore map, man? Got robbed is what we got. There's that magma block. Very nice. Very, very nice. We got robbed though. Imagine doing this on not one death you're out world. Holy moly. We can also grab some more kelp while we're out here. I mean, I know you can go find pillagers and whatnot, and you can get the respawn, the extra life totems. Obviously, though, we have yet to do that, so I don't want to rely on that sort of idea. Yep. I do like kelp, though, because it is a source of food, so at the very least, you're not going to starve to death. Which, you know, small positives, because, you know, you're eating kelp. But, you know, so much of A, so much of B. Beggars and choosers. Beggars and choosers. And it's just a fabulous source of fuel. Fabulous. There's some more sugarcane over there. I also kind of want to make a boat soon, too. Take a boat, see if we can find a village. Because if we can find a village, we're still early enough that we could potentially move our entire setup over there. Or I can go read up on villagers, kidnap 2 villagers in a boat, and then go start my own village farm this early. That'd be a really good way to get a good source of just about everything. And then we can kind of we can actually set up an iron farm. If I could get a village going, we could set up an iron farm. I'll need to learn how, but you know, set up an iron farm. And all of a sudden we could be in business. We could be in business. Like I was thinking this playthrough would take a year minimum. And that's if I don't die once. But if I could get an iron farm and a villager farm cooking within like 2 or 3 streams, this might be a shorter thing than I thought it was going to be. Like, I've never beaten Minecraft cover to cover, right? I've never beaten the Ender Dragon. I've never killed a Wither or anything. I've never done any of that stuff. So I don't really know how long it takes the average player. I've seen streamers and whatnot, and you know, Minecraft YouTubers and etc. take freaking no time at all. But I genuinely don't really have a frame of reference for how long that sort of thing could take. And it might be going faster than I expected to. And also, where's my iron at? Do I have any more iron left over? Did I use it all up on those hoppers? I have 1 ingot. Wow. Crazy. Unfortunate too. So we're letting the sugarcane grow. So really the only recourse now is back to the mine. Yep. We're deep enough down that we could probably start strip mining as well, or at the very least directional mining for stuff. It's a waste of an iron pickaxe to do that, but with how ubiquitous it is. Plus, what is is it F3? Yes, it is. It's supposed to be like -14 or something for diamonds, right? So -1, -2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There you go. Haha. So now we can kind of just go. Yeah, we're also getting a lot of deep slate, so we can also use that as a blast resistant block. They're not super resistant, but you know, they look nice, and it would make the wall look better. I mean, we're already far enough in that we could reasonably start talking about area beautification, I guess. You know. So, yeah. Yep. My GPU crashed because you were undervolting. Jesus. How much did you undervolt, Synth? Jesus. Like, why would you even talk to me? Why would you even undervolt? For what reason would you undervolt a GPU? Doesn't it do that on its own? Or did you just not have a correct power supply? Like, I don't understand why anyone would ever do that. I really don't. I don't mean that in like a derogatory or a mean way. Just like, why? Why would you do that? Andesite. Yeah. Yep. I wouldn't mind some X-ray hacks right now too. That'd be kind of nice. Found some clay, so we definitely found more of our nice little area. I still have my shovel. I still have my shovel. There we go. Well, its original draw was 1050 volts. Now it runs 1.50. I was about to say 1000. Jesus. Less voltage draw means lower temps. Same performance. Ooh, that's actually a good idea. Never mind. Less temperature would be really nice too. And some basic power savings. True, true. Well, that one just kind of went unsaid though. Interesting idea though. I'm not gonna try that. I don't like messing around with voltage. Like, I just like letting the parts do the thing. But you know, more power to you. And hopefully we run into some diamonds soon or something. I need one more diamond to have definitive obsidian. What is that? 3 more for an enchanting table. Yeah, at default, GPUs tend to have an overhead for stability. Yeah, that tracks. That's kind of the thing I normally like to have, is I like to have a bit of stability in my shenanigans too, so I don't have to deal with, you know, my computer crashing because I undervolted it. Bang bang! Booski. Booski. Cobbled deep slate. What is a bundle? You need leather and a thing. It's a good thing we have cows now. As soon as the wheat becomes a bit more ubiquitous. I need more redstone. Redstone and iron are the big things right now. Redstone and iron, we could start automating, and I can maybe start firing things off a bit faster. There's also no telling where this ends. We're gonna turn around, actually. We haven't found anything yet. I don't have the stuff to do it. There's also CPU undervolting, but I don't have the balls to do anything extreme undervolts on it. Yeah, I wouldn't touch the CPU at all. I barely understand how they're made. So I'd rather avoid just touching the CPU at all. I mean that quite literally. Just installing it into the motherboard gives me anxiety. I would avoid touching my CPU at every opportunity. Oh, look at that, another cave. Ooh. Oh. Oh, it's another zombo spawner. Come on. Come on, go away. Go away, go away, I said. Do not let my overconfidence be the death of me. Hang on. Breathe, breathe. All right, we're good. And we're safe. There we go. That's 2 zombie spawners really close by to each other. Like, really close by. So I'm pretty chuffed with that. That's pretty good. Get all this stuff too. We're leaving the jukebox disc because we don't need it right now. So yeah, we could probably break that one and it wouldn't be a massive issue. I'm going to avoid doing that just because it's not hurting us right now. So holding on to it for now is not going to hurt. But yeah, get some redstone going. What kind of redstone shenanigans do we even want to do this early on? A door for the wall would be a good start. That'd be a start. Found some more shenanigans. I'm waiting for the hiss that predicates the end of the run. It has not been forthcoming. For better and for worse. Oh, there we go. Do. That. There we go. We are vaguely safe. I'm also lighting up the general area because we have a couple of zombie spawners now. So absolutely, I'm going to be making a farm out of those. Those are getting farmed as soon as I know how to make a zombie farm. Might as well grab the redstone too while we're here. We do need a bit of lava too for a good zombie farm. Like, we can just spawn them, funnel them, and, well... No, we don't have soul sand, so we either need soul sand or lava for the zombie spawners that I know of. Because you need a way to reduce their HP. Otherwise, it just wastes the durability of the sword. What was that? Oh, okay, that was copper. I thought I saw diamonds where we had diamonds. I was like, did I miss those? Would have been really upsetty spaghetti had I missed those. Yep. Yep, see, we also had another one over here. And this is like a prime location too. Because this is close enough to the surface that it might actually detract from spawns on the surface, making the overall area safer. which I would not be upset about in the least. Would not be upset about that at all if we were able to detract from that. What is clay good for? Clay's good for a couple things. I mean clay as in ball, not as in brick form. I don't want to throw them into the furnace if I know I can get more use out of them. Bum bum. We could also start setting up a storage area here soon too. Oh, did you hear that? Those are my bones. Oh dear, I'm going to die young, aren't I? The way things are going, I'm almost hoping I do. Let's see now. Give me some of this. Give me some of that. Pop. Seize. That, pop that. Give me these. Do 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 do. Have any of those babies grown? Yes, one of them did. Give me babies, give me babies, give me baby. You give me baby and you give me baby. I don't care if it's ancestral. There we go. So yeah, we're off to a start. We have not died yet. Let's go us. Ooh, hey, there's iron over there. Wow. We have not died. Go us. Unfortunately, I'm going to take off for the day because there's some stuff that I do need to be doing. So yeah. Oh, Brander, I think water has an irrigation range of like 8 blocks in the cardinal directions for farmland. Remind me of that the next time we stream Minecraft, which will probably be on... Today's Friday. Sunday! Sunday my time, Saturday your time. It's probably when I'm going to be streaming Minecraft again. Monday will be Warframe as usual, but then we'll just kind of keep going Minecraft until I either die and get frustrated or we complete the Ender Dragon. Yes! So, thank you for joining me if in fact you're still there. My name's been Brandier. I hope you all have a lovely evening. Stay safe. I'm going to post that poll in the Discord in a day or two. And yeah, and I will see you when I see you. Bye-bye!